Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. So glad you're with us as we kick off the long holiday weekend and our continuation of Cellar Melted, which does look like this will be wrap it up here in the next couple of days. We've got our Friday night, 3 hours live from Los Angeles, Saturday morning, Sunday morning as well. And then, you know, we're not here on Mondays, so we will not get to honor the big Memorial Day holiday officially, but we have got plenty to show you between now and then, and get ready to say goodbye to Sell It or Melt It. So this is really an important opportunity. We have really found some incredible pieces for you on the way. There are some really stellar individual items, but I also want to remind you to get your requests in as well, especially with now looking at the very, very end of this event. We want to make sure we get whatever it is you're looking for. I've already had some requests come in. What I've also been unfortunately hearing is a lot of phone lines buzzing with folks like yourself perhaps asking about pieces from earlier in the event that are already sold. So that is where, again, I know this has been the event going on for weeks and weeks. Just about everything has sold. That comes along with, of course, incredible discounting. So I would not imagine anything that we see tonight, which of course anything you see tonight will be new to the event, pieces you have not seen thus far. So we're looking forward to sharing some really cool pieces, and including a very wide diamond band. A tanzanite has come out to play. It's our big cushion cut square. It's a 7-carat pluser. We do have some really exciting diamond drop earrings as well that give you a little bit. Have you seen these now all over the jewelry world? High-end stores are doing these kind of front to back. It looks like they're threader designs. They give you a very cool dimension to them. So we do have some really neat diamond earrings. Plus we're going to see other earrings, other pendants, other necklaces, and a lot more. But most everything we are seeing is one only. So please dial in early when you see something you love. Let's start with our amazing diaspore. This was a hit last night. Not this particular piece. We had quite a few of the incredible diaspores that I know we're all really loving. Of course, it's also a stone that probably should never be discounted. That can be said for pretty much everything we have. Somebody asked me today, I won't name the gem, but they asked me why we don't have a certain gemstone, and that they've seen a lot of other places. And the answer is simple as this. It's not high quality enough for us. It's not that high quality gem material we demand. So it's true. We don't see anything and everything. We wait for those special pieces. We really do specialize in, it's like everyone has a specialty, right? Everyone, no matter what your career path is or what industry you're in, you might have a specialty. Well, that's really where TVON's specialty is: the exotics, the natural, the beautiful, the rare, the exotic. This is 1119031, and it is going to be a one only in our Carat 20 in the pear shape. That is a Carat 20 color changing diaspore. It is in the rose gold, you can see, so that's a little different, but really lovely. And the reason why that still works is because there's a golden green champagne look to 1119031 initially, but then it also changes to a more purple red. So we've got our Carat 20 and 10 points in diamonds. If you look, it's actually as if the double halos are taking gold and diamonds and really reversing it, or almost think of like a ribbon, double halo. And we're going to make it very affordable. Are you ready for a value? It is everything we bring. Everything is the most incredible value you've ever seen. That's really what this is all about. This event has been so much fun. It's been history made, I will say that. And we are so thrilled that we have now, gosh, our last final few days to save an extra 10% off anything that exists. Of course, after that, you might be asking, well, what's going to happen after? Lots of new coming your way, and don't worry, still discounted, because again, big reason why we're doing this and melting down pieces that don't sell is because we want to make new items affordable as well going forward. So it's a twofold opportunity to really help us now save you money right here in the present, but also in the future. Also, it's going to be better than $9.99 on this pendant. Let me show you a couple of different viewpoints for you so you can see how it looks not only here sitting up close on that wheel with that really amazing diaspore, but also look at it from a distance away here against the hand. That way I'll be able to give you a measurement, then we'll show it on the neckline, give you a great value. Remember, it's not $9.99 either. It's at 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom, including your bail. And of course, that stone, once you're in a different light source, will change color. So you've got a lot to love about that one. You're only seeing really half of the equation here, and then it's going to be a whole different personality and a whole different stone when you see it in an incandescent lighting. So let's blow it out. We'll make it better than $888 or better than even $777. It's going to be one only. Rose gold's how it stays, and no sizing necessary here. I've got sizing on most pieces today, so we're still sizing rings. I did bring out another 1.5 carat yellow diamond. I know we had our heart-shaped sell last night, so I've got our 1.5 carat oval, which looks even larger, so we'll bring that out as well. But let's make this even better than $6.99. I think it's a pretty good value right now, don't you think? Right here, right now, carat 20, color change, phenomenal gem. I think so. We're going to make it even better. How about $5.99 with an extra discount of $60? So that's going to be about $5.39 and change. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that one, you may. That's a one only. So we've got, also I have turquoise. I did have a request for some turquoise hoops, and plus I have a turquoise pendant. Oh, a very large pink diamond cross. Like overall, larger stones and larger cross together. 66 points in diamonds. So get ready if you are a pink diamond lover. We've got a rose gold cross you need to see. Plus we have some really cool Mandarin garnets. I did bring out something rather patriotic for the holiday weekend. So we will see a heart-shaped motif with the American flag. How cool is that? So were we able to find anything for them, Jess? They called in and did they strike out on everything they wanted? Oh, bummer. Oh, no. Well, maybe, you know what? Hang with us for the next 3 hours. We might just find something you have not seen that you'll love even more. So looking forward to sharing it all with you. If you, what's that? So we shipped it too fast? Wow, I bet you've never heard that one before. Wow. That is, I'll tell you, I've been telling you things are shipping out usually next day. So usually just a few hours after you buy it on a nighttime show, it's already left the building and gone out to you. So, well, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Love that. So, hey there. Hey, Tracy. Welcome to Friday. Hey, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Hi, Kirsten. You're so kind. Thank you. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Carrie D. And also Miriam joining us. She says good afternoon, so she must be a West Coaster, I have a feeling. Good afternoon to you, Miriam. Thank you so much. All right, $5.99. Let me just flash this because I was talking about patriotic. But look at that. Oh, my goodness. Have you seen this before? The heart shape with the American flag. And we've got the gorgeous ruby sapphires and diamonds. So we'll have that a little bit later. Just had to show it to you. Let's get you a gold quartz in 18 karat gold. The item number is 1127980. Let's take a look at this one. A gold quartz round solitaire. How lovely is that? And there are diamonds, don't you worry a thing. We got some diamonds. They're actually on the side profile. So looks to be, and again, anything, this is a very fluid situation is the sale, but it looks like, if I had to guess, it looks like Sunday will be the wrap it up, done deal finale. It gives us 3 hours tonight, 3 hours tomorrow for our Saturday afternoon, morning, wherever you may be, and Sunday looks like it'll be it. So sell it or melt it moment, yes. She's ready to see some turquoise. You got it, Becky. Becky says, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm ready. Happy Friday. Good, good. All right, so gold quartz first, a 280 stone in the round with the 23 points in the diamonds. Let me make sure you can check those out where they are on the side. That'll be on the side profile, but don't worry, you as the wearer are going to see those a lot. So will everybody else, because you have that higher, more, again, elevated basket work. So you really do see those diamonds, and that's going to be, it's like your halo, but again, not intended to be upright, more side facing. So profile details there. That's going to stay in the 18 karat yellow gold, and look at even the band, all solid all the way through. That's a very high end. You know, it doesn't have the, you know, enormous diamond weight, but it's done in a very high end way. We're seeing this type of motif done by designers all over right now, and that's very, very high end to see those profile diamonds wrapping around the sides like they do. Let's make this one, you know what, skip $39.99, even though remember it's an 18 karat gold upgrade. You're getting that really premium 18 karat gold we love so much, and yet the yellow gold, it's a match to the 24 karat pure gold that is running through that quartz. Let's make it even easier. $9.99 instead. That'll be it. Plus you get $100 extra off. So $9.99 turns into $8.99. We're probably all well versed on our 10% off by now, aren't we? We know what 10% off, no matter what the price is, we know what 10% off is going to result in. And Becky, we've got those earrings. She said, save them for me. I did. We're bringing them out. They're turquoise. Yellow gold's all I have left. So that's the good news because it's what she wanted. And I think it's what a lot of us really enjoy in turquoise as well. So we'll have the turquoise hoops. Yeah. Okay, who is it? Okay, Terry, we'll show it. You got it. Terry says, I got a hot Friday night date. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if Terry said that or not. I don't know, but I will show it. For lack of, again, we don't want to miss out on it is probably what you're thinking. So we've all had it happen. We've all missed out on pieces during this event. So this is where, real quick, let's get to Becky's request first. I'll get to them in the order they came in. Here you go. These are really fabulous. Now, she asked me earlier, she was saying, I like a Huggy. Are those a Huggy? They're not. They're not what I would consider a Huggy. They're a bit longer than a Huggy typically is. Huggy, I would say, is usually really a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch and maximum. This is going to have a little extra drop to it than a typical Huggy does, but still very wearable. 1125722 is your item number, and this is that Omega style backing. So you've got a hinge. It's going to flip right down in the back. This is really easy. She asked me today, she was a little confused. She got a pair of earrings home and she said, I have no idea how to open them. And I hope that I always address that on the air, so I never leave you confused when you get a piece at home how to open an earring. But let me show you here just so you can see this one's really just kind of intuitive. You're going to flip it right on down. So it's going to open up nice and wide for you. You put that through your piercing and then literally you flip it up. And don't worry, that is not going to actually touch the post itself. You see how the post is almost floating within it there? You can see it from that angle. So you're getting 301. They're all bezel set. It's going to be 5 stones per earring. That means 10 stones total among your 3 carats plus. And then I'll pop one on. It is 3/4 of an inch. This tends to be a very still wearable size, but again, a little bit of extra drop so that they're not your traditional close to the ear type of look. And like I always say, turquoise is that stone everybody needs to have because it goes with absolutely everything. It's bright, it's luxury. I know you probably heard that the Sleeping Beauty turquoise is next to gone. Well, it really is. There's not much of the Sleeping Beauty variety left. And yet this is that if there is something that screams summertime, even though fine jewelry is really seasonless, gemstones are seasonless, they know no season. You wear what you like and you wear it whenever you want. But there is something that feels very, with the unofficial start of summer, it's happening on Monday and really this weekend, I think there's nothing that reads more summertime fine than a beautiful turquoise hoop next to your face. I mean, that beautiful, bright, just striking robin's egg blue, all pure and matched. Again, Sleeping Beauty is as rare as it gets, as high-end as it gets in turquoise, and we're going to blow them out. They're actually under $1,000. And take a look at them again. I just wanted you to see that perspective from a distance so that you know. And the question is, are they too big? Are they too small? Honestly, no matter where you fall in the spectrum of earring love, I think you're going to really enjoy wearing those, and it's a pretty classic type of scale. So I think it's usually 3/4 inch is kind of a happy Goldilocks, if you will, when it comes to sizes of earrings, whether they be drops or a hoop. Let's make it really affordable right now. They are $699. We have yellow gold only. That's all we've got. They're actually $70 off, so they'll be $629. And tell me where you're getting 3 carats in turquoise for that kind of price, even if they were loose. Well, this is all matched up stones, beautifully done. 3 carats of 1, yellow gold, and that will be it. So we've got a couple of pairs remaining. Just let me know if you'd like a pair as well. I know the first one is already gone and only leaves me with 2 left. Then we're going to get to the pink diamond cross, in which I also have 2 identical pieces. Very exciting. It'll be 1116566 coming your way. So that's $699. Don't worry, you don't actually pay that. You pay $629, and boy, are we going to miss seeing that 10% discount, aren't we? Come Monday, or rather Wednesday. So here we go. Last chance, last call on the turquoise. Let me know if you'd like a pair. We're going to keep on moving. We have another request to get to, and it's 6566 coming up right now. And there will be a turquoise pendant, but it's only in white gold. So otherwise I would show that. This one I love. And it's got these little heart details that I will tell you, you don't really see all that often. If you're looking at it like from an observer standpoint and it's on someone's neckline, you're not going to see those heart-shaped details as apparent as you're seeing them now. And there are 4. My tweezers is covering the 4th there. But you can see instead of doing a regular basic end cap, we did those little puffy mirror finished heart shapes. 66 points in your pink diamonds. This one, is it going to be nice to me? No, it's not. It'll fall over. So let's just take a look though, because there are even diamonds in the bail. It is 66 points. That is the largest pink diamond weight we have in a pendant of all time. And it also happens to be all pinks, rose gold only. I have 2 pieces that are identical, and it's got a little more size. The last time I had a pink diamond cross, there was one. It was here in this collection. It was actually in this event, but it was very, it was much smaller than this because this is 1.5 inches. That last one I had was about 3/4. So this is a bigger style, bigger scale. You can see it here, how it really reads. Look at those juicy pinks there. Isn't that lovely? And we'll show you the length here. It's going to be that 1.5 inches in length, top to bottom, including the bail. I like that they did the bail in the diamonds. You've already got the end caps finished off with those 4 hearts. So I really like that we added some extra pink diamonds in the bail itself. Of course, rose gold, the only selection for our pink diamonds. Look at how it's finished on the back side as well. And then we'll take it on over to the neckline for you so you can see how wearable it is. I wouldn't worry about that piece being too oversized. I mean, obviously, you know your jewelry taste better than anybody, but that's a really important piece to enjoy and get. And of course, you know, if you need a rose gold chain, we have those for you as well. You can talk to your operators about that. We can get your rose gold chain if you need one. Otherwise, I wouldn't be objecting to seeing even a white gold chain. Or if you have that pink diamonds by the yard, ooh, that would look so pretty. If you got one of those pink diamonds by the yard, perfect. Let's make it really affordable. I was astounded. I was expecting $5,000. I really was. I know TVON pricing pretty well at this point. Been here 9 years. I know that that should be $49.99 all day, every day. Thank you. What I'm going to do is a lot better than that. We're going to make them super. I've got two pieces only. Sounds like a lot compared to what we're used to. But I was absolutely blown away that we're going to do all this gold, all that finishing, all those big individual diamonds, and it's less than $1,000. It's $9.99 for the very first 2 callers tonight that would like that pink diamond cross. It is something special, no doubt about it. That is the largest one we will probably ever have, because I don't have any more pink diamonds coming in. So that one's going to be $8.99 and change at checkout. Only 2 available. Keep calling on the turquoise hoops in the yellow gold only, and we'll have those for you. And then we are on our way to a multiple colored sapphire band that is really pretty. Lots of different colors of sapphires all together. I can even do lots of colors in sapphire in an earring today as well. And that is, again, only 2 available. The smaller one that I had way back when is already sold out. So this would be your last choice and option when it comes to pink diamonds. In the cross pendants, we have 2 available. I'll keep on moving. So again, early on in the show, that's for sure, but really would like you to have that, and that's 1 gone, 1 left now. So we are down to just 1 remaining. And then we've got, again, a tanzanite later. I do have a color change diaspore in a ring. By the way, we've got some of our DBTYs to show you still. There are, can you believe it, still some of the DBTYs we have not shown in this event yet. And then we've got, some really cool hoops. I got butterfly jewelry, a pink and white diamond pendant that's not a cross. So that's going to work as well for a lot of folks. So we got some really cool pieces today. Again, all new, all pieces. If you've watched every minute of this entire event, if you've seen every minute of every show of every week we've done this, you are going to see new today. All right, so let's move on. 1 left on the pink diamond cross. If it's calling your name, try it out. You will love it. I have 2 pairs of these exceptional hoops. You know what? I'm going to wait on those. I've got drop earrings in diamonds. Let me see who's got our last one. Still have the turquoise hoops. Yes, I'm going to get to that sapphire band right now. 111.93.98 coming up. We actually have 2 pieces here. So what you could do is go ahead and take them both and use them as stackers or ring guards. Let me flip it around so that they look matched, because they are. And then you can see here, and we're going to size this band for you, but it starts with a pink on the left, then it goes to purple, then that bright royal blue, then that's a blue green, almost looks like alexandrite, doesn't it? And then a golden yellow. All sapphires, 9398 is the number. It's a 1.5 carat total weight, and sapphires, no diamonds, just yellow gold, and beautiful sapphires, and a wide variety of them, which is always kind of fun to see, the multiple sapphires together, because otherwise we're seeing a lot of multiple looks and colors, but it's usually those semi-precious and those, kind of a little more commonplace stones. Therefore, you also get more primary colors. These are a little softer side. With the exception of the blue, I would say the pinks, the purples, the greens, and the yellows, they go into those, I wouldn't say pastel, but they're a little more muted, so not as bright and primary colors. So we're looking at yellow gold only. I've got just the 2 you see there. You can take 1 or you can take them both, and that's a nice opportunity as well to have a little match set opportunity, but huge value here. On a $19.99 should be band, we're going significantly less than that, so you can really make it yours. And let me show them on the hand here. We'll show 1 at a time, then the 2 together. So if you are thinking about stacking them, they do have a nice way they're set, so they would stack really well side by side if you're thinking about it. Otherwise, we can just go ahead and size it up or down to be, I just went ahead and alternated them, which I kind of like if you're putting them together, so you see opposite mirror images of each other the way that they're done, but you still got the line, the blue sapphires lined up in the middle. We're going to make it super easy, and again, we can size it up or down, so it could be maybe your super cool multiple colored thumb ring, could be great on the pinky finger, whatever you want to do, but that's going to be only, I was going to do $9.99, let's skip that. We're going to go extra discounting here for our last few days of Sell It or Melt It. This is your moment. Tell a friend. It's your last call time. I know that's going to be a moment that we don't want to necessarily hear about. We're excited about the sale, and we want those discounts to continue, and they will, but just on brand new pieces that you haven't seen. And we'll make this, I was going to do $8.88, but I'm thinking let's go all wild here. Big holiday weekend is upon us. Let's make that, is it Terrace or Terrence? Terrace. All right, so what I'm going to do is $7.99 on the band, and then we're going to see who's got that last pink diamond cross. Don't forget about it. And then also we started with the diaspore piece. That was the, yeah. Okay, yeah, Izetta, that is sold out. The yellow diamond cross is already long gone. Yeah, just like the smaller pink diamond cross, I know exactly which one she's talking about. I remember the day it sold out. So yeah, that one is already gone. It was a huge hit at the tail end of a show. Yeah, that one is gone. But I do have, we still have one of the pink. So one pink diamond cross still here. And then let's keep moving because those bands are also here. $7.99 minus, of course, your $80 extra off. So $7.19. If you would like to go ahead and get one or both, you can do that. And there's a lot of exotic sapphires all in that one fabulous band. So again, you don't have to take them both, but it's just an opportunity. You see them how they're matched up really, really well. Now, speaking of really cool, unexpected combos, look at this. This is a pendant that combines two of the rare in the garnet family. Look at that. This is like a beautiful, almost like a horseshoe link of sorts here. It's just really not meant to be utilized with tweezers, but you're going to slip your chain through both of those bales. You see up top, it's item number 1125649. That is a Mandarin garnet and an emerald, actually. So two great colors coming together here. Your bright citrusy orange neon plus that really bright grass green. That's going to be 70 points in the Mandarin, 50 points in the emerald, and it is all in solid gold. Again, no diamonds, just yellow gold on this one, and it's not going to be that $2,299 where it once was. Again, it's kind of like a bypass of sorts, but a little more asymmetrical than you might expect. It's got a length here, which let me see if I've got my ruler ready to go. The length is going to be top to bottom. It is 1 inch. If you look at the very tip of the pear shape on the Mandarin all the way up to the top hidden bale, and then we'll take a look at it on the neckline for you. So that's going to be a whole lot more affordable than even $2,000. It's just, again, you really need a chain for it to sit properly, and I can't possibly thread my tweezers through both of those bales, but sits beautifully against the neckline. You can see how bright those stones are. It's going to be, oh, really affordable. And those are two incredibly beautiful and rare stones in their own right, but the fact that they're together, where else do you find that combination together here? It's very unusual. I mean, leave it to our amazing, creative team to put together unusual pieces like this. Maybe it's going to be something that really just, I don't know, it feels like tropical to me. I feel like I can see the beautiful florals, maybe along the beach at that beachside cafe. It just feels like vacation. And it's going to be $888 first caller. So that's a really good combo and brought together in what feels like a very designer motif going on at the top. So a beauty, and that's going to be $888 minus 10%, so $88.80 off. And that means $7.99 at checkout. We've got our final few of our 55-point diamonds by the yard. Can you believe it? We haven't seen this one yet, and that's because it's the 36-incher. So it's more of that beautiful opera length we love. And if you like this one, $7.99. Okay, what else? Terrace wants to see some blue sapphire earrings. We've got a pair and just this one pair. So let me show you what we have in a drop in a royal blue sapphire. And boy, we love in the earrings and pendants and necklaces here that certainly don't even need any sizing, go right out to you. Look at that. That's a sapphire earring that is just rare to see. We've got item number 1122774. Had some the other day. I do know that the other ones are gone. Now, I know these don't sit on their own, so give me a moment to just show you each one face up. Carat and a half total in the oval blue sapphires. They are royal blues and 38 points in diamonds as well. And then we've got the great length here. It's a lever back style. Just something that's a little bit of a drop, but not overwhelming at 1 inch in the drop itself. It's going to be in the white gold. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And then we'll see how even those diamonds, I love that facing up. All you're going to see are diamonds when they're in the ear, but you see there, it's got that 1 inch drop as far as where the diamonds begin. And that's where I always like to reference that profile view. I'll pop one on for you as well so you can see how they look from a distance. And then, of course, that one's leaning a bit, so forgive me, I can't be in two places at once, but I do need two hands to put on those lever backs. And so we'll go ahead and make these $39.99 earrings, by the way. That's where they're supposed to be. I think it's always just helpful to see them on just to have a little extra perspective on how they're going to look from a distance away and also how they're going to sit properly in the ear. So you really get, that's what I like to do, is kind of jog it back a little bit so that you really have the diamonds right up front and then your double arc in diamonds right over your sapphire. And this is going to be one pair only. They're under $2,000. They're not $19.99. They're only $1,499. That's it. So $1,499 gets you the sapphire and diamond drops. There'll be another $150 off. So that means you're going to pay all of $13.49 to get those earrings. We'll go right back to the wheel and I'll prop them up for you so you can see what they're all about. But that is a major value on beautiful royal blues. I mean, that's what, it's always a tougher sapphire to get, is the royal blue that doesn't have too much color or too overly saturated. And that's what you've got right there. It's just that really perfect. Again, royal blue is a very distinctive title to have. You know, that's a very specific kind of color play that you're going to get. So $1,349. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those, you may. Still the sapphire and emerald pendant, rather the Mandarin and emerald pendant is here. And then we do have that DBTY coming up. It's going to be long awaited, very, very highly anticipated, and really special because we've got only 5 left total. We usually need more like 500. We only have 5 in our opera length. That 36-inch diamonds by the yard will be coming. So that's going to be on the way. If you'd like our sapphire earrings, let me know. They're here, as well as some of the other pieces we've had already tonight. So it's a Friday. You know, it takes a while for everyone to arrive, but we're awfully glad you're here. Let's take a look at this London blue topaz. Here is a very cool asymmetrical design you have that feels like it's really emphasizing these geometric styles we're seeing all over the jewelry world. Item number is 1117902, and then I will get to at the bottom of the hour. It's 4 minutes away. We'll get to that DBTY coming up for you. But right now, it's about this London blue. Kind of looks like a sapphire, doesn't it? That's why I brought it out. I wanted you to see how it compares to what those blue sapphires just gave us. This time around, you are getting a 543. It's a cushion, but it's modified. See, it has extra faceting around the edges there for you, so that's really well done. Then you go, again, kind of like a semi-bezel in diamonds as well, because there are no prongs. Did you notice? It really is like that semi-bezel setting. So you have the gold itself and the diamonds that are kind of holding it into place here on one side and the other, like opposite corners of each other. It's in the white gold only. It's a beautiful stone. You know, the London blues can get a little dark for my preference. That's the beauty of this one. It looks almost like a cashmere sapphire. It really is a lovely, lovely look. And it's that beautiful bright tone because, again, there are 3 different varieties of blue topaz. There's that really, really light sky blue. There are those bright Swiss blues that are a little bit more like a bright turquoisey color. And then there are Londons, which are always a richer, deeper saturated color. But again, they usually do kind of go over the line when it comes to that saturation. It gets a little bit too much. So there you can see it's a lot of gold kind of cupping the edges there. And then we'll show it to you with that fancy cut, how it's going to gleam when it catches the light. And you can see it right there, how beautiful that stone is and how it definitely did not get too dark, even under the lower lighting that this perspective gives us. And it's not even $29.99 right now. These are the designer rings that you probably have been watching for years and have never seen the likes of. We've seen a few in amethyst and in citrine and in garnets and in peridot that are designs that are very outside the box. Still classic, don't get me wrong. It's not this crazy, odd, who would wear that ring. It's just still giving classic vibes, but just those little differences that make it couture level. Sometimes, you know, couture designers are not always, whether it's jewelry or fashion or anything else, they're not always going to do. There are certain designers that do really wild things and crazy moments, and you know the whole point is to be as outlandish as possible. But then there's really just couture designers that for the most part take the classics and really make them better. And they have their own little ways of doing that usually. Their little signature styles, those little signature details that just elevate. And of course using quality, that's always important too. Quality is important. And that's what this is really taking what could have been a classic halo, just kind of deconstructing it a bit and really making it a lot more interesting as a result. And we're going to make it really affordable right now. The first caller gets it, you know, it's not even $9.99. Taking a really important, nearly $2,500 ring as it should be here tonight and making it a lot more affordable for you right now. Instead, we'll make it only $777. That way, it's actually under $700 when all is said and done. When you utilize that 10% off, it's your extra discount that makes it $699 instead. So much better value. And then we are just about a minute away from the longest length DBTY we do. It's coming up. So we'll get ready for that. And there are only a total of 5 to go around. And I'll tell you now, there's only one of those in yellow. So that's been very popular of late. Make sure if you already know you love the yellow gold in a diamond by the yard style, you definitely want to be on the phone lines. Otherwise, you risk missing out. So I'm going to try it one more time on the hand on this London blue. And London is calling, and I hope you are too, because if you want something really unique, look at that. That's the way it sets up. Look how it's like a bridge where your gold band at the base, that's your foundation. And then the other 2 sides, they come all the way up to elevate for that basket of that stone. And look at that, it's just beautiful, isn't it? It does. It reminds me of our really good zircons. It reminds me a little bit of a really nice cashmere sapphire. And it's $6.99 at checkout to get that. Happy Friday, everybody. And I'm so glad you're with us. Maybe your Friday hasn't really begun your travels yet. Maybe you're traveling this weekend, or maybe you're just sticking close to home, or maybe you got some of that bad, nasty weather that's coming through your neck of the woods and you just want to stay in. We will keep you company all weekend long, really throughout Sunday. And then we'll all just enjoy our Memorial Day holiday. All right, let's talk opals too. We've got some really good platinum opal pieces coming up a little later. Some really cool diamond drops, pink diamond pendants, tanzanite. I just got one in the tanzanite. And again, moving through jewelry as quickly as we can. So let's get to our DBTY that I honestly can't really even show you. And the reason for it is we don't have a display set up to manage to show you 36 inches in length on gold. But I will tell you this, the diamonds are going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So we always do those odd numbers. There's a lot of versatility here because what I'm going to do is show you what I think most of you are going to do as well. When you get one DBTY like this, what I would do is consider even the opportunity you have to layer it and stack it and do a little bit of this really cool design that you can do, because remember, you're not also relying on just popping it over your head and twisting it. You've got the opportunity here to layer it and build it, or just wear it at one longer length. So I do really appreciate this being here, and it's our last call on this length. It's going to be item number 1110473. There's 55 points in diamonds here among 9 stones, so they're really good size stones. And then it's a 36-inch length. And you're probably thinking, well, then why does it look like it does? Because I've just layered it up. So you can layer it. You could do that whole lariat style, or better yet, you could actually make it like the choker length and have the rest extend down. You can wear it at one longer length, which a lot of ladies do, as a more elongating effect when it's on. You can bring them in, the layers closer together like this, or make them a little bit further apart. And that's all thanks to this amazing adjustability you have, because we're still... Listen, if we just made it one long length, we didn't have to put in a clasp. It would have been more affordable to not, where you've got your spring ring and your 3 adjustable lengths. Well, that would require you to pop it over the head. And you can do that. If you're going to wear it a long length, you're probably not going to even bother with the clasp enclosure. You can just pop it right on over your head and you're good to go. So you can always do that. That's an option. But what I would also consider here is that with the clasp, that's what allows you to open up that clasp and do that layering. So 36 inches to play with maximum. Obviously, you can make it 34 or 35 as well to really fine tune that extra length, or you can do that again, wrap it around. We have one in the yellow gold and the rest are in white gold. And remember, I have a total of 5 to go around. So there will be your 9 diamonds. They're spaced apart a couple of, about, I would say, 1.5 inches or 2 inches apart from each other. So the idea is that you just throw it right on over your head, and then you can layer it as well and stack it. So let's get them out the door. And this is also I think a really nice gift idea as well, not just because of the affordability, but also the way you know it's going to work for everybody. They can still make it a shorter length if they're comfortable with 18. Well, there you go. I just did that. It's like you have 2 18-inch necklaces on. So do you see all the versatility it has? And that's the beauty of it. So 9 stones, they go about 3/4 away around. They're spaced out a little more generously than some. And we've got white and yellow, just the one in the yellow, and I'll show that to you also. Here's the yellow gold. The yellow gold is, I can see why everyone's been loving the yellow gold of late throughout this event. It's what we've been totally loving. And that again is one necklace. All I did was double it up here. So you can get that look and a million others. Play with it, 5 to go around. It's gonna be super affordable. It's not even $1,000 when you're getting 36 inches of gold. This is not your standard 18-inch. It's double that. So when you take a $600 chain that's for 18 inches, you've got double that in the gold alone without the diamonds. It should be about $1,200 just for the gold. We're adding in 55 points in beautiful diamonds bezel set, all that clasp enclosure that gives you flexibility and adjustability, and again, make it whatever you need that day. It's like any neckline. If you're wearing like the high necklines, that's when I love a longer necklace. When you're draping your necklace over fabric where you have no neckline exposed. If you do have a neckline exposed, you may want to do that really beautiful doubling effect I've been doing, like this, where you've got essentially the layered look. Or you can go like high choker with the rest lengthy. That's very, very dressy, I think, in the look. I'm going to make it better than $9.99. We have yellow, just one. The rest in white, that's going to be a little bit more available for you. And here we go with the price of a lifetime that is not going to be $888 or even, okay guys, get ready. It's going ultimately low. Which one? The last pink diamond cross is now sold out, so pink diamond crosses are gone. We're going to make this $799 only. Yep, and it's $80 off that. So it's $719 to get yourself 36 inches of gold. And I will just kind of, let me show you this draped look against the neckline here. I wasn't precious about it. I just kind of threw it together, but that's how I separated them by about an inch or so. And once it's on, you've got the yellow. All right, yellow gold's already gone then. Congratulations, yellow gold. Yeah. Oh, you're getting a white gold as well. Well, that means we have 3 white gold only remaining, and that's what I'm showing you now. It is all that's remaining. And so, do you know what that looks like? It looks like you just bought 2 separate DBTYs. You didn't have to. You spent $719. You get one that you can play with and wear it one longer length, double up. You can do that high choker with the rest really lengthy. You can wear it at that long opera length if you want to, but this is the way to go. And we only have 3 left in the white gold. Tim, would you like one as well? It's our last call. We're going to give it a final 30 seconds. I told you we got the one diamonds by the yard we have not seen throughout the event. Every other one has been shown and sold out. So it's really exciting to bring you that longer length that you can always, again, if you're wearing it at that long length, just throw it over your head, no clasp needed. But again, we do give you that clasp so you can do things like this and layer it up along the neckline. That's a really sharp look right there, don't you think? And it automatically, I mean, it looks like you just layered 2 separate necklaces and you didn't have to, because also what happens when you layer? Then the necklaces get tangled. It won't happen when it's all one piece that you're essentially wrapping around your neckline. So $719 if you want one. We've got white gold remaining only. That's it. And we gotta go. So our last call on that necklace. Woo, that's a good one. Isn't it fantastic? It's for $719, you're getting all this luxury length. And again, you can always wear it at the one long length if you want to as well. We've got only white gold remaining. I'll show you again close up. It's the 9 individual diamonds bezel set here. Play with it. It's one of those like the Wonder Ring. It's like the necklace version of the Wonder Ring where you'll play with it and you'll probably wear it in ways you never expected to. Go ahead, Tim. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, what does she need? Oh, do I have that today? Oh, okay. How does she know what I have today before I do? Oh, okay. All right. Are you telling me she got the round yesterday? Oh, I gotcha. I thought you said she did get it. I was like, she wants a different one than that one? Because, ooh, yeah, that was really good. All right, so let me see if I can get that for you, Jeanette. I was confused. I thought, why does she need another one if she got that one? I'll never forget that zircon. I'll show you what we have similar. You got it. All right. She needs something kind of like what she missed out on. All right, last call. 3 left in the white gold only, and that's it. We're going to leave a DBTY here. All right, that's Friday for you. All right, next up, I got to go find it first. So what I'll do is this. Let's bring out the really, really good champagne diamond one of a kind. Yes. And Jess, what were you taking over there? You got the last cross? Very nice. Who got that one? Thank you, Susan. Well done. I wonder who got our first one. I wonder if it was our requester who said, bring it out early. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay. So, well, at least we got, she got the first one? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Hi, Kirsten. All right, so Susan and Kirsten got those pink diamonds. Thank you. And then we still have, I did have the star bangle as well. And then I've got a request here to show you. I'm just showing you the champagne diamond while I look for a request here for Jeanette. And here it is. I did find it. It is a cushion cut. Yes. The chain up close. Okay. It's that same chain we do on almost every single Diamonds by the Yard. It's a diamond cut. Sparkle link. Here's what it looks like on its own without the diamonds showing. So that's the chain up close. It's kind of like what we call a Rolo, where it's linked together. Think of little oval links, but they're all diamond cut, so you get that mirror finishing and the diamond cutting, so that's what it does. And so that's the look at the chain up close. Then here was your closure. It was a spring ring closure on that one because we want to make it blend in because, again, why? You might be wearing it layered like I was doing, so we need that clasp to blend in a little bit more, so that's why we opted for the spring ring. See, we think of everything. And then here's our champagne diamond. 112-1596 is a very large and impressive champagne diamond. It's our champagne, really, I would say more cognac. It's got that nice deep saturation to it. And we still have the 36 inches. Nobody going to the opera? I mean, obviously, you don't need to go to the opera to wear an opera length necklace. You do not need to. You do not need to. When I hear opera necklace, I think more like the ruby and diamond collar that Julia Roberts wore in Pretty Woman. Yes, at the opening of the San Francisco Opera. What a date that was. But here we are with our 1 carat natural cognac diamond. It's got that richer color to it. And Jeanette, we will show you your big zircon coming up. This is the 1 carat though in the cognac, 37 points in the pink first, and then the white diamonds beyond that. And that's 72 points in the white diamonds. There's an incredible value. And I want to show you the inside because it's got a really pretty finished pattern to it. You can see also where the rose gold and the white gold kind of, they meet there at the band. You've got rose gold even surrounding. Those are bezels around your white diamonds, and your pink diamonds are set by prongs. And it's white and rose. And we're going to make it very affordable. How about the most affordable 1 carat diamond has been in color? We're going to bring it out right now for just, I mean, there's an $8,999 price tag sitting in front of me. That's not going to stand today. We're going to make it a lot more interesting for you. And the very, very first caller, I love a Friday night. It's like the big parade into our biggest shopping party of the week. Every Friday night, we just take you right in from the Friday night into our Saturday morning, into our Sunday morning. And yep, it's time to shop one of your favorites here in that exotic diamond with so much happening around it. And this is affordable, downright affordable. It's less than $3,000. And at $29.99, it's as good as gone. We're going to make it a lot more interesting for you instead and take that price tag all the way on down to $2,699. You know what I just did there? I put that extra $300 you would have saved, and I made that the discount on the air. So that means you get to take another $270 off and get it for even less. And I got to try it on because obviously there's a lot of callers on the phone line who are saying, sign me up. And that's a natural diamond in that natural, deeply saturated. It's like a champagne, but more saturated. So you get that deeper saturation level, pink and white diamonds as well. All those white diamonds around that edge are really massive. And that's going to be what? Another $270 off. You're taking a huge bundle of a discount there. And to think that you're paying just about $2,400 to get something like that is awfully special when it's a natural diamond that's one of the more exotic colors that we ever actually showcase here on this program. So we got the yellows and we've got the pinks, and you know, both of which are lovely, and there's something special about getting the cognac as well, and it's literally $24.29. And I know it would be more responsible to just melt that on down and profit from the gold, but look what you got there. It's been too much work and labor put into it. Let's get it a home, and a good one at that. So our big blue zircon's coming up next. It's 112-7902. Let me know who wants that cognac, because if you think that's going to stick around, I wouldn't think so. Not with the 99 points with the carat stone. I don't think pink and white diamonds and a big old 1 carat cognac are going to stay here for $24.29 at checkout. So here's our large blue zircon. Well, isn't she lovely? Look at that stone. I know that there was a very special round here last night, and you know, like so many times, I really rated the museum, and if you weren't with me on Thursday, what a shame, because we had quite the show and so many incredible museum pieces. And do you know that every single piece from the show sold? I mean, it was pretty cool, right? It was a pretty cool, it was a museum. Really, I would say it was really an emphasis on the museum pieces and what fun it was. And of course, there was an unforgettable round blue zircon that I truly, it will never leave my memory bank. It never will. It was extraordinary in every way. And it was what, 12 carats or so? So the carat weight might leave my memory, but not the color and the look and the dazzling beauty. But this would be the only stone. And I know there were so many of you that missed out on it because, you know, naturally we sometimes kind of think a little bit about something in this event. That's not always the best plan, because the more you think about it, even if it's just for a few seconds, we tend to miss out. So I did bring out very specifically another important zircon for you that was going to be actually larger in size, 15 carats 33, and another museum caliber stone, so that you get that same beautiful prominence. Now it's going to have a little different kind of personality to it, given that it's a cushion cut instead of the round, but just gorgeous nonetheless. And every bit, the color and the clarity and the razzle dazzle that you're getting there of that kind of electric blue, kind of like a bright neon blue raspberry color, it is outstanding. And it's got 39 points in diamonds on the side. So again, a 15 karat 33 in the center of it all, another museum piece, and just I mean, look, guys, gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. When it's on the hand, you'll get to see it a little bit more. I'll give you a little more movement so you can really see the kind of sparkle that double refraction and that cutting together gives. But there are your diamonds, big. Look at that. They're big round brilliants individually, and then they're set up together in like a trillion type shape. And then you also have, well, this is important. Let's take a look at it on for you here so you can see what, oh yeah, there you go. That's what we need to see. No special lighting or filters at all, just really showing you what the stone is capable of, and a huge moment for the lovers of the best of the best here. You've got the 39 points in diamonds. We're going to make this really easy. It's a $17,999 piece. These are straight up out of the museum collection. No doubt about it, one of our best blue zircons we have ever had the privilege of bringing into jewelry. And yet, it is not even $7,999. So $79.99, no way. We're going to make it really, really just that huge opportunity where maybe you never know. Even if you missed out on the round, this could be one that suits you even a little bit more so. And super special look here. And we're going to make it really affordable. Like, how about $69.99? Even better than $65 or $64. Maybe we need to see this out the door right now for just $5,999 only. And that is how you offer museum pieces. Not just to walk by and look at for a fleeting glance, but instead to have the pride of owning something so extraordinary and so bright and beautiful. And don't forget about that cognac diamond that is also still hanging out here for $2,400. And then of course our DVTY, still have a couple left in the white gold, and it's a Friday, so here we go. Let's just celebrate the fact we made it through another week. That's always good enough for me. Let's take a look at this, and this is going to be that big yellow diamond. Just a flash here, because another one that was very popular yesterday was the heart-shaped yellow, the carat and a half, but that too is gone. So now we have the 1.5 carat in the oval, and just dazzling bright, beautiful color there. And then we also have a Colombian emerald. I loved the value on this Colombian emerald, so had to bring it out for you. Now, if you're needing something a little more affordable in the zircon, I still have a big size that can be more affordable for you, and it's an 853. So let's show that as an alternative, because it's very similar with a little bit more, like you see, it's more of a 3-stone style, like truly a 3-stone style. How about this one? Another option. Then I have another for you. So we're going to make sure there are all the blue zircon bases are covered here. That's going to be our cushion cut as well. That's 1127074, and that's on the left. And that'll be our 853 with 18 points in diamonds. They're just the two, 9 points apiece there. Then we also have, if anybody wants a little more diamond weight, we can go here to that cushion cut. It's kind of an ovally cushion. And so we can get any one of those out the door. They're all different pricing. So we have, of course, $5,999 on the right. If you want to go with even less diamond weight, you're looking at maybe the 853 on the left. That one's going to be really affordable. Let's make that one $19.99. And then if you want to go here, well, that's going to have a 4-carat stone. It's actually going to be a 4-carat 80, 18-karat gold, and 124 is your diamond weight. And that one is going to be only $28.88. So we've got 3 options. So how about that, Jeanette? 3 options for you. No rounds on big sizes, that is for sure, but I do have these beautifully bright, and isn't that the great thing about zircons, is that zircons, because of the double refraction, they don't need to be round cuts to sparkle. Obviously, the round cuts sparkle beautifully, but so do the cushion cuts and the ovals, because they all have that same double refractive quality. So that's the big 15 karat. Then we've got the 480. Then we've got the 8 karat 53. So all with different kinds of looks in the diamond weights. And you just let me know. They go as low as $19.99. That is on the left side. So that still gets you a big stone for a very small price tag. And then we also have the medium. Love that big platform in diamonds in the middle. That's going to give you 124 in diamond weight with your 480 stones. So, all right, no takers on the zircon. Well, I know it's always sad when you miss out. I've been there. I'm a shopper too. I shop, a lot of my favorite things, and I know how difficult it can be to miss out on that one special piece. But hopefully, if there is an alternative, we're going to find it for you, and we love to do that. So, again, welcome into our bit of Friday here. It's our last bit of this first hour on Friday night. We are live, so there are, of course, opportunities to make requests, and it does look like this event will be wrapping up here on Sunday. So not much longer to shop this event. Please make sure you get your 10% off on anything we can help you with, anything we can find for you, even pieces that you've even seen earlier, because some of them are still here. And also, if you are loving the star motif, I've got the big star bangle here. That one's coming down as well. And then I want to show you our last of the turquoise. We had the turquoise hoops earlier. We're going to bring you a pendant now, but it's in the white gold. And then absolutely call me if I can help you at all with those blue zircons. You definitely want to let me know there. All right, so those are the 3 blue zircons that I have left. There they are all together. So hopefully that makes it a little easier to gauge what you like there. And then we're going to be moving along. So that's the 8.5, $19.99. Here's the 28.88 on the 480 and the 18 karat gold. And there's our 15 karat. And that 1533 is only $59.99. Okay, next up, I've got turquoise. This one is only going to be in the white gold, but it's a pendant. It's a round. I think for those of you that mix and match your metal colors, this would still work even if you got the hoop earrings earlier, because I think it'd be so vital to match up the stone more so than the gold, because a lot of people mix and match metals. And this is the round Sleeping Beauty turquoise with diamonds. And as we come in closer, because we just had 3 pieces up there, look at what's happening with those bigger diamonds at the point. Item number is 112-2635. And call me on those blue zircons, because the worst thing to do is miss out again, because there are great alternative options there. But here we go with our turquoise. So let's go for 112-2635, and it's going to be our 80-point Sleeping Beauty. It's actually, they're calling it a cushion. It's not, it's a round. It's 38 points in diamonds as well. So you've got a very, very special look here, and it's going to be one of those really affordable pieces that you could gift, you could treat yourself to. It's really affordable. White gold only. Great little something to add, that turquoise pop of color to the neckline. Take your favorite white gold chain, take your favorite DBTY, because yes, this will work with it. And we're going to make it really affordable right now. It's supposed to be $9.99. I'm just looking at my last, it'd be 6 hours over the weekend and 2 hours left tonight. So we're looking at 8 hours total here to go around in sale event, sell it or melt it pricing, best ever. So I'm going to make sure that we get you the best values, because I'm cranking up the discounts for you. And when I say that, we are lowering prices. That's cranking up the discounting. That's what it's all about. So here we are. That is what you need to do. It's not even going to be $499. There's your half off price. You'd think that might do it, but on a Friday night, I've done enough Friday nights to know that sometimes it takes a minute to gather everybody here. So let's not even make any issue here with, if there's something you love, we want to get it out the door and at a better price, so you can save a bundle, maybe get 2. I mean, we've got a couple of them. I have 4 identical pieces. That's it. So if you'd like one of the 4, it's go time. Please, please, please dial in. I don't want you to miss out. Everybody's been calling on asking about pieces from all over the event, and everything pretty much is gone. I can count on 2 hands the number of pieces that we have had left over. So it really has been mostly just, yeah, it's kind of sell it or what? Like, it really is. It's been all about selling the incredible pieces, because these discounts, it has everything to do with the price tags you're seeing. Take a look at it. We'll make it $399. Go ahead and shop it and get the turquoise that looks so beautiful on, and you're getting almost 40 points in diamonds as well. That is incredibly important. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. Want you to see the size that it gives and all of that, how the color displays from a distance away. Look how bright that is. Goes with everything. And for $399, shall we still take $40 off? Yes, we will. So $359 and change at checkout, and there you have it. It's going to be our 3/4 inch top to bottom on the length, including the bail. The bail too has diamonds as well. And then here's what it looks like on the neckline, and it looks like that one should be just about none. It's not tiny. You can really, you're seeing it. You don't have to squint to see it. It's definitely showing up in that beautiful round. So think about if you got the hoops earlier. I think actually we may still have the yellow gold hoops available for you. So if you want to get the hoops, you can. And again, it'd be white gold only on this one, and then of course yellow gold on the hoops. But why not? You can really mix and match as you want to. $3.99. All right, let's go back to our wheel. See if we have anybody else looking for turquoise. That's going to be my last turquoise of the, probably of the event actually. Doesn't look like we have anything else left overall in the turquoise to go around. So that should be it on the turquoise. Make sure you can grab one before they're completely gone. And that's probably not going to sit that way either, but I'll hold on to it. I just wanted you to see the really big diamonds and how the diamonds get a little larger at those corner points there that you have, and that is really fabulous. There's the back of your pendant also, so you can see what that's going to be all about, and $3.99. What a value. All right, moving on, giving away jewelry. It's my practically free event for the last couple of hours here, so it's really your time to get in on your favorites, and like I said, if you have a request, get those in. We'll help you out. I'll give it 30 seconds left on that one, and just say, I want the 1.5 carat yellow diamond oval. That one is breathtaking, gorgeous. I mean, that is something very special, and I even tell you, it's got 1.5 carats in diamonds around it as well. So we've got $3.99. That one fell. I'm sorry. I'm getting a drink of water, and I wasn't babysitting my jewelry. That's what happens. You look away for a second. It's going to get into mischief. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. Imperial topaz in a necklace. Let's throw in the chain and give you multiple ways to wear your imperial and diamonds. What do you mean multiple ways? Well, do you see it's moving already? You can fan this out and wear these geometrical two pieces in multiple different ways. Let me demonstrate. Here's one way to wear it, kind of like you saw it up close, like this. Oh, is this one the one that's always not ready for its debut here? All right, I'll have to play with that a little bit. Give me a second, and I'll work with that one. All right, I'm going to show you different ways to put it on. Let me go ahead and go back to our wheel. I'm going to show you a ring here really quickly. Well, this one's going to be automatic. And there aren't a lot of pieces that I can just say on a Friday night, 54 minutes in, are automatic. This is automatic. It's automatic. It should indicate to you that there is a big old value coming up for an emerald that is about as important as a stone gets. It is item number 1124240. That is a round. Now, I had a $5,000 round yesterday. That's old. I have had so many gorgeous emeralds over the course of my tenure here. It's hard to really play favorites because it has to go through such a rigorous process of selection anyways to even be selected for jewelry. We oftentimes don't see emeralds that really have any kind of actual real big inclusions to them. We spoil you that way, and that's the intention. But this 82-point round is about as perfect as it gets. It has this really important, vibrant yellow diamonds. There's 7 points in yellow diamonds, accenting the sides, in between 1 carat of white diamonds as well. That just looks fabulous in every way. There you can see how it's actually going to be kind of a slice of yellow diamonds put together there to really fill in the split style that would be otherwise vacated. So I just love that that fills it in. Also coordinates back to the yellow gold that's setting your emerald, and that is one big double halo right up front. And now we just get to make it an easy song, like just a really easy deal for you. 107 is the diamond weight overall, and then we'll make this one, okay, send it on out of here. $69.99 is on the bag. As the sell it or melt it price, the price that should be enough discounting to get this one a home. On this Friday, not interested in keeping a piece. Why would we start now? With the last call on this event, why would I leave pieces behind now? That's not acceptable. We have been seeing hundreds of pieces per day leaving our inventory. We don't want to see anything left at the end of the show, which is only, by the way, 2 hours away. So we got 2 hours to shop tonight, and that's it. Take a look at this. This is going to be the way to get your 82-point round Muzo Mine Colombian Emerald. Do not wait to get on the phone lines. Let me show it to you on so you get an idea of the size, because for everybody saying, oh, 82 points, that's too small. No, it is not. It's looking like 1 carat 60 or more. So you've got the double the look, the round, which is just gleaming and glowing. Our disco ball ain't got nothing on that emerald. Look at what that's doing. And it's not 69, 59, 49, 39. Let's get this one gone before the top of the hour even arrives and send it on out. It is not $6,000, $5,000, $4,000, even $3,000 or $29.99. It's going to be less. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, everything you see from one side to the other on the finger, everything you see is diamonds. There's none of the basic gold, none of the sheer band. You're just getting all that pop of amazing brilliance and color. And look at that stuff. Am I even moving it? It just lights up all at the same time. Sometimes you get a little flash here and a little flash there. This one is just the entirety of the stone is just glowing, making an impact. I'll blow it out right now. We're in the last few days of May. It's a week from tomorrow. May is over and ending. It's a week from tomorrow will be the last day of May. So we still honor and celebrate this month's birthstone, but you don't need to be a May birthday to appreciate an emerald like that. It's one of the big three out there. Every good gem jewelry collection should have an emerald, a ruby, and a sapphire. They should. They're just the real, well-known, must-have classic options when it comes to valuable gems. And I'll make it even easier. How about $1,999? To get that emerald, we'll save you an extra $200 off that price, and it will be $1,799. Big old value there. Then we'll get to our imperial topaz, and then top of the hour has arrived very shortly. So we're going to show you the big diamond band, the kind of like a highway design, but a 5-row with bezels. Very excited about that. Pink diamonds still to come in a pendant. Some diamond drop earrings, a big tanzanite, 2 diaspores. I've got a white gold and a yellow gold and a radiant cut diaspore because we had so many of you miss out on the radiant last night. So I've got another radiant tonight. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the one we had last evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots to do, but of course also your requests are most important. I could care less about what I have here. I just want to show you what you want to see. And if there is something, a category, a gem, I want to show that to you. So if you want the emerald, $17.99. Take a look. There's the imperial. It's back. Let me show you up. First of all, the color's amazing. It's 112-2068. But do you see how these actually are independent of each other? So that's not one piece. So what you can do is actually splay them out. Imagine this. You can make it all kind of like encapsulated like this. You can wear it like that. You can wear it like this. And how we're doing these like diamond and gold gymnastics. Do you see how we just completely transformed the look of that pendant? Or you can wear it where it spans out. Let me show it against the hand here so it'll be a little easier. I'm going to throw in the box link chain so you can have that wonderful versatility and just the right chain for the piece here. And if you want to, what you can do is, this is all just by literally all I did was turn it. So now you saw we had the diamonds surrounding the stone. Now they're up top. And you can also, if you want it to be more like wings, like a big wingspan, you can do that as well. Have fun with it. This is the 18-inch chain that is adjustable, and it's going to be a spring ring closure, and that's all in platinum. That's our 148 Pinky Imperial, 20 points in diamonds. If you're wearing it this elongated styling, you're going to have a length that measures out at about an inch. I think it's an inch exactly. Yes, it is. So there's your 1-inch length. If you wear it that way, it'll be a little shorter if you decide to put the diamonds around the stone, kind of framing it like I did before. So again, you have different options. You kind of change the look by only investing one time. It's on the neckline, by the way. You only invest into one necklace for one great price tag on Sell It or Melt It, and then you have multiple different looks and ways you can play with it. Of course, let me also point out that this would be a beautiful chain to wear on its own. I don't think you need to have a pendant on that chain. That beautiful slinky box link is a standalone piece of jewelry. It looked beautiful all on its own. So there's a lot of pink. Wouldn't you say I'm wearing as bright a pink as you can wear? And that stone is really a good look and complement. So it just shows you how much pink is happening in that imperial, which is more rare to find. And the whole piece is $888 to get one of the rarest stones on the earth, and yet one source only, nearly mined out, and that precious all natural, no treatment whatsoever in the topaz. That's the way you shop at Topaz right there. Incredible value. And we're throwing in that chain also in platinum. So huge moment here, and 2 ways at least. I mean, I really think there are more like 3 ways to wear it as well, and it will always stay because the chain is what's holding it together. So I obviously am moving it because I'm holding it with tweezers so you can see it kind of move. But when you have it like I just did on the neckline, it stays whatever design, so to speak. Think that designing jewelry is hard. Not if you have a necklace that does it for you and you just have to flip the pieces the other way. It's literally just a second, and then you flip it and you wear it the other way. So play with it, have some fun with it. Welcome to the show. Boy, we have shown you a lot of jewelry in this hour number 1 on this Friday night. Hey guys, it's Memorial Day weekend and we're so glad you're with us. This is our top of the hour. I got 2 hours. Actually, I got an hour and 58 minutes left with you. Tonight, this event will wrap up one way or another. It's wrapping up on Sunday, okay? It could wrap up earlier. It just depends. I'm going to try to get enough jewelry together and that means diving into the museum as well. I'm going to try to get enough jewelry to last through our weekend here. We don't see you on Monday. Remember, no show on Monday, no show on Tuesday, so we will not get to spend Memorial Day, the official Memorial Day, together this year, but usually we do. We have Monday and Tuesday off, so we don't see you till Wednesday, so you have now at this point a total of 8 hours. 8 hours left here to shop, sell it or melt it, if that. It could always end a little bit prematurely. It could end early, just depending on how quickly I get through all the jewelry we have. So again, I'm Lauren. Let's shop together tonight. It's the best way to spend a Friday night. The weekend is here. Hopefully for you, it's a long holiday weekend. Did you get the imperial? All right, Tim's got the imperial topaz necklace, the convertible style. And I did have a request come out. Did I not, Andy? Okay, we've got a request. It's in his hand. He's going to bring it out to me so we can get to that as quickly as possible, because I know you might have places to be and people to see and places to go on a Friday night. So I will bring you your request promptly. Go ahead and bring it to me, Andy, so I can help him out right now. And then what we're going to see is we're going to still see radiant cut diaspore, beautiful 5-row diamond bands. I've got pink diamonds and a pendant as well. And it's, is this Lindal? Lindal? Hope I'm saying that properly. I have got bunch of, oh, just one. It's the men's diamond ring. I picked up all my zircons there. Take a look at this. This one's coming up. That one's already sold, so let me move that aside. That sold when I was talking to you guys. And so now we get to show you the men's piece with the big diamond. We put that one aside for you. Here it is. This is the 60 pointer, if my memory serves me. Yes, 1123999 is the item number here, and that's our white diamond men's or ladies ring. It's big enough to be a men's ring, but not oversized where it can't be a ladies ring who likes a lot of gold as well. We got you covered here, but that's going to be also a one only. It's in the white gold, and that's going to be our 60-point center stone prong set, and then those are channel set round brilliants going around it. 33 points there. You are getting 93 points overall in this very handsome, very finished. Look at that. Inside under gallery, there's your honeycomb cutout under gallery you have, and we are ready to rock your world with this value. Let's take a look at it on the hand, and always good to see a big white diamond. We just don't see very many here. It is. We see a lot of white diamonds. But when it comes to a bigger individual size, that's what's always fleeting. And speaking of diamonds, we're going to see fancy cut white diamonds and that star bangle coming up in a little bit. So if you were wondering what I'm wearing, that's it. And then this ring's got to go right now. And it was $69.99 once upon a time. We brought it lower. And again, had that put aside and saved for you. Here's what it looks like up close. And this is time. Let's make sure it moves. Did you see how beautiful and bright? From a distance is always that telltale sign, because sometimes, you know, any diamond can look decent if you throw enough light onto it. But you know what? When there's a really bright clarity and then you see it from a distance away and it's still doing like fireworks every which way, that's an important diamond. And that's exactly what you have here. And of course, isn't that what we specialize in? Important diamonds. Whether they be our smaller accent sizes you see every day, whether it's the bigger center stone you're seeing here, which is just under 2/3 of a carat. So that is still a significant size. And I'm pointing it out because that's also the look of a 1 carat, because when you look, watch what they did. Very clever. They put this big, big gold border, if you will, kind of like a little platform. It's a border of gold around the white diamond, so it looks even bigger. And you know what? I'm going to make it less than $3,000. It is not $29.99. First caller, there is only one. We'll send it on out of here for just $2,400. You know what? Skip it. We'll do $22.99 instead. $22.99 to send that one out of here. Plus, there's an extra $230 off, so it's actually going to be just a smidge over $2,000 to own that really handsome and classic style in the ring. We got a great diamond necklace coming up, and we also do have that big yellow diamond. Don't forget, those of you that missed out, you told me I missed out on the heart shape, and we have a 1.5 carat in the oval coming up tonight. That's a one only as well. And then please do get requests in. We're happy to help you out with those. And then there's one pair of color change diaspore big time earrings, big rounds for you. I'm loving those. The yellow diamond. How about the star bangle? That's always fun to see a star bangle. Those are all fancy cut diamonds in the star bangle for the white diamonds. So we'll talk about that. And then a beautiful designer diamond drop necklace. This one is here, but remember, a lot of risk you take when you see a piece again. We bring it out by request. It's been saved. This is one of those that you don't want to miss out on. And everybody else is seeing it. Maybe some people are seeing it for the very first time. Make sure you grab it before it is completely gone. We still have opals. We've got a whole wheel of opals that are amazing. So we'll do that real quick, because we've always got demand for the Australian Italian Lightning Ridge opals. So let me share those with you next. And again, welcome to our Friday. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your holiday weekend kickoff with us. We so appreciate that. This is available. And then let me get to our three very similar, but always good to see them together so you can find which opal is perfect for you. Take a look at this. That's option one. Wow. Already looks like a sunset. Look at that. All the colors you get there in that premium Lightning Ridge. We also have a couple of other options here. Look at this one with a lot of blue turquoise in comparison, kind of as a base color there. And then we have this option as well. So all with diamonds, all really kept them kind of classic here as far as halos, but some have the rounds and some have the baguettes in the rounds, like what you're seeing over here, and also over on the right side. So all three, they're going to be the same price. They're all starting in the platinum. They will stay in platinum. So that's going to be staying in the platinum you see them in, but we will size them for you. I do have some carat weights to go over, so if that matters. I think what's most important is the individual pattern and the play of color in your stone. I think that's really what's more critical here. That's important. So you do have that one. And then we also have, how about this? A really, really important look. I've got the carat weights here for you. And this is so striking because obviously we're all seeing them. You're not seeing them on the hand yet, but when you hear these carat weights, you're going to go, what? This is what opals do so well, is they really look a lot bigger than what they weigh. So we have option one, which is here. That's going to be the 270. Yeah, 270. Looks like a 7 or 8 carat all day. 270 there, 72 points in diamonds. We have another one that's 270, and that one's over here. So right and center, both 270 in carat weight. This one has 39 points in diamonds. Then let's go over here, because that's your 289 and 62 points in diamonds. They have baguettes north, east, south, and west filled in with the round brilliance. All three, same amazing price tag, and you are going to be loving this. Loving it. Call me early. Nobody's on the phone lines. It's a quiet Friday. Listen, it's a big holiday weekend. Everybody's on the go. We're just so thankful that you're here with us so we can make some jewelry on the go. That's what we concern ourselves with. Let's get jewelry on the go. Jewelry moving from us to you, from our vaults to your home, on your hand, in your size, ready to wear when it arrives. So this is how you do it. This is how you make your jewelry dream come true. If you're an opal fan, maybe it's an October birthstone, maybe it's just that you love all the colors, because I just think from a practical standpoint, for those that say, I don't know, I want one of everything. Help me out, Lolo. I want one of everything. I want my sapphire blues and my tanzanite purples, and I want ruby reds, and I want yellow sapphires or yellow diamond yellows, and I want mandarin garnet oranges. How do I do that all in one stone? You get an opal, but they got to be really good opals, right? Because most opals give you zero color, none. They look like, you see that ugly white wall behind me? I mean, it's not even really white. It's like this ecru color, like paper mache. Nobody wants an opal that looks like that. It's fine for a wall. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it wouldn't be my choice, but you know, I'm not the painter. But that's kind of boring. This is what you want opals to look like. Give me all the color. That's what this does. Take a look at them. All three gonna go. That's because they're no longer $59.99. And it's true. How many times have you said, I don't know if I do opals? Because they look boring, they look basic, they look plain, they look like one murky, hazy white color. That's not what we want. Opals need to be more. We need to expect, it's time to demand more out of your opals. I know, then there's that issue with the, oh yeah, the budget. I found an opal I liked at so-and-so store or on so-and-so channel, but oh, it was like $30,000. Well, here we are, solving the eternal conundrum of how do you get great quality on a budget? How do you get great quality while you also have amazing value? That's what we're doing. And I promise you, I will make you a value that's going to leave you scratching your head. And if you're one of the first 3 lucky callers, you're going to walk away with an opal. If you don't, you might be a little disappointed, because this is really top notch. And with all these nearly 3-carat stones that look double or more, and we're going to take them even lower than even $5 or $4 or $3 or even $2,000. Now we're talking $19.99 will not be. Come on in, everybody. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. This is a big Friday night, and we are almost done. And everybody's going to be very sad to see Cellar to Melt to go. But you've got another couple of days to take advantage of all these discounts, all these collectibles, all these tremendous extra 10% off values, and not even pay $19. So you realize we're kind of at the tail end. It's requiring me, as I did on Wednesday, as I did on Thursday and as I'm doing here live tonight on a Friday. We're making sure all these discounts come even lower so that everything goes. Everything must go. I don't really want pieces to be melted down, especially in platinum. I'm not having platinum going forward. So let's just get them out the door to you, save you a big bundle of money, and not even do 19, 18, 17, 16. Am I low enough yet? I mean, yeah, I'm too low. That's how this works. But that's when we know we're happy. If you can save more and get a savings where you're spending less than what we paid to put it together, I think everyone's going to be happy. So we'll make it even easier, and let's make them not even 16. Yes. Middle one's gone. Gone already. Bye-bye. That one is going to be item number 1126042, and I'll try it on. That one is gone. You pick out the left or the right. Look at that one. That one's spoken for. It's not even 16. Let me block the light here, too, just to see what that it still just does not hold a candle to what you're going to see in person. But it's not even $15.99. Going even lower, and just so they can see their stone right there, there it is. Not 15. $1,499 is the tail end of our practically free jewelry giveaway event, because that's another example of really what this should be called, practically free jewelry giveaways. So now the question is, do you want the 289, which is over here, the 289 over here on the left, or do you want the other 270, which is both? These are the two that have the baguettes and the rounds together. So $14.99 turns into $1,349 a ring. Let me know which one you want. We got to go. We got 30 seconds left with those opals, and then we're on our way. Diaspores are here. Tanzanite is here. It is whatever you want to own, and please get requests in. Whatever I can find for you. We're looking at pieces tonight that most of you have never seen on the air before. We're kind of in that rare, either the deeper parts of the vault or different vaults entirely that unveil pieces you have not often seen on the show. Do we have any butterfly lovers? Lately in butterflies, it's a no. But if we have any, I've got a rose gold and a white gold butterfly diamond necklace. It's something that is so beautifully done, and there's butterflies that look kind of basic, and then there's this one. This one done in the rose or the white. Look at this. Designer style, asymmetric butterfly wings there. We've got the rose showing here. The white gold's coming up. 1110459. This has been here as long as I have. It's really a piece that is really well done. Look at that. All solid pave, and then there's one diamond that's going to be bezel set right here. That's going to be on the right side of your body when you wear it. So I know it's... actually, I take that back, the left side. As soon as I said it, I knew that was wrong because it's on the right side of your screen. So it's the opposite, left side of your body when you wear it. So there will be one bezel set diamond. It's item number 1110459. It's going to be our 53 points in white diamonds in the pave. So that includes, that's entirely done for the entire butterfly. Then you see the backing, which is so beautifully done as well. And then, of course, here's our 53 points. And look how pink they look when it's set into the rose gold. Well, there's the rose gold with that diamond bezel. Here's your adjustability, which is going to have the spring ring closure in the 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And I'll leave the rose gold there for a moment so you can also see the white gold. Don't go anywhere, butterfly. You're flying away on me, and it did. And here's the white gold that we have for you also. So you can see how that now. Everyone's got their preference. You just let me know because there's only one of each. And it is a large 53-point diamond necklace. There's that extra. I love the asymmetry. They did the higher wing where the diamond is. So let's show it on the neckline as well. Show you what it looks like. And obviously we threw in the adjustability. So 16, 17, and 18. It can work any one of those lengths you like. And I'm so happy you're here. If a butterfly is symbolic to you or you just think it's just pretty, I mean, we're girls. Sometimes we just like things that are pretty. And we can't even give a reason or rationale beyond that. It's just pretty. And you know what? That is proper justification to like anything. It's pretty. Because if it's pretty and you like it and it makes like, you know, you can imagine like suddenly you're that little emoji where instead of eyes, you have little hearts where your eyes are. If that's how you feel and it kind of lights up your, you know, and you start to smile and you start to get all warm and fuzzy inside and you feel good because you like it, that's all that it needs to be. And that's what you have here. I think a style that really is very sophisticated luxury here. We've got the white or the rose, or get them both, and we're going to go under $1,000 to make this doable. Because otherwise, there's this new hangout I've discovered. This new place that I like to hang out on Sunday nights, because Sunday nights are my Friday night. You know how everybody else, like the end of the work week is on Friday, so everyone like parties on Friday night. That's my Sunday night. So while everyone else has got Sunday scaries, I'm like Sunday euphoria. But I have this new hangout I've been going to, and every time I've been there, Mariah Carey's there. And that's because she's dating the guy that owns the place. So that's where I've been hanging out. So now everyone knows where I'm hanging out. So, you know, because you're going to go to see Mariah. And I thought, you know what, maybe I should just pop in next time, like this Sunday, and just bring a necklace. I know she'd like it, right? That's what I think of. You know, she loves her butterflies. So let's make this even better than $9.99 or $8.88. I'll make it really easy, $799 for the necklace. Do you want the white or the rose? You get another $80 off. It's $719 for the rose or the white, and then that star bangle, if anybody wants it, is also going to be here. That is not my own. As much as I want it to be my own, it is not. So we will bring that to you as well. But there are, again, have you seen that before? This is really important jewelry we're bringing out here today. Yes? Okay, the opal on the left. You know what I'm going to do here, Jess, just to make sure? Take a look at the wheel again. So just to confirm, and then I'll try it on for them. So that's that kind of bigger, taller one. You got it. Let me try it on for them. That was item number 1126039. 6039, and that's how it looks on the hand. So that opal is also sold. There's just one remaining. That's the 270, but there's the 289 that just got picked up there with the 62 points in the diamonds. Thank you on that one. All right, and we can take a look at the last opal here because that one should be gone as well. So again, one opal remaining at 6044. Our butterflies are here if you'd like to get the white or the rose in the butterfly, and then we'll keep on moving. And we've only got about an hour and 40 minutes to go and still have that big yellow. What's that? Yes. All right, coming up. They're from Australia's Lightning Ridge. And this is what's going to be coming up. We got that radiant cut diaspore, also a big tanzanite. Very large. You want to see the tanzanite? Let's preview it for you. Just in case you missed out on what we have last night. There was a big stone. It was an oval. Let's go a little fancy in the cut here. That's coming up. Whoa. Museum, reserve, and oh my goodness. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's perfectly square. It looks a little taller than it is wide, but very close to squared off, cushion cut. My goodness, look at those reds. That's a 714 with a carat 22 in diamonds. We'll see that a little bit later. Don't go anywhere. You want to see what I'm going to do there. Trust me. Also, our butterflies are here. Here's the one pair of diaspore earrings that I have. So last night it was all about the drops. Tonight I have one pair of round studs. Instead, it's item number 1126583. And again, welcome into the holiday weekend kickoff. Friday, unofficial start to summertime. What a wonderful, boy, it's just can feel all the excitement in the air for the kids being out of school, and summer vacations on the horizon, and maybe a little bit of nicer weather. Get the rain out of there. Whenever I know some people are having rain still and cold temps, and come out to California. It's been 95 degrees and sunny. And we don't have a spring here. We just, yeah, we go straight to summer. But take a look at that. That's 3 carats of stunning color changing diaspores in the rounds. One opal left, 2 butterflies left. Now one pair of color change diaspore round earrings, 3 carat in the round, carat and a half in each. 44 points in diamonds there as well. Okay, who was shopping that opal, Jess? Hi, Connie. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Okay, so now the big studs. I have a feeling, wasn't there somebody just last night who was saying, I love those rounds, but do you have a stud instead of a drop? So I found them. Yellow gold. They're 18 karat gold, by the way. We upgraded. Notice that halo is not round brilliance. They are not. They are extra super cool baguettes. Love to see that. And they got a good size to them. Wait till you see these on the ear. Gosh, those are cool pieces. Let me show you the diameter. They do have a center post and butterfly backing. They're even finished on the back of the earring. Thank you. And then here we go. Oh, gotta love a Friday night of a holiday weekend, right? Look at that. That's a ½ inch diameter. There's your center post there. Look at that. That's a really cool design, isn't it? And you really see there's a flash. I tell you all the time, we don't see a ton of baguettes, but when we do, there is a flash unlike anything else with that stone. Take a look at this. This is going to be what they look like on. Just kind of prop them up here for a moment so you can see that little size reference. Hopefully that helps you out there a little bit. And boy, it's almost like looking at a champagne diamond, isn't it? Like a big bright champagne diamond, but remember it's going to do something that most diamonds can't do, which is going to change color to a pinky purple mauve tone. So we do like to see phenomenal stones are really special and important in their own right. Let's make them very affordable as well. Back to the wheel we'll go and they stay in the yellow. That's the only pair I have. One match pair of the rounds. Very, very cool stones. You can already see those bright pinky red flashes coming through, can't you? And we'll make it, okay, these are really $49.99. I got to change that. Big time. Change it up. Switch it up. Let's blow them out right now. $1,999. You know what? Skip it. I got to keep on discounting. Let's sell some more jewelry. It ain't over yet. We've got a couple last few hours of Sell It or Melt It. Let's make it even better than 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I'll make them $14.99 first caller. That's one pair in the world. And there is nothing like, I've been telling you about a little bit of insider scoop on what's going to be one of the darlings of the JCK show coming up in a couple weeks. It's about the color changing diaspore. So a really good one to get right there. And what an important piece that is. So it'll be $14.99, really $13.49 at checkout. We do have a very special pair of Mandarin garnet earrings. How about some multicolored sapphires? Remember when we had, if you're like a really truly TVON dedicated, like devotee, do you remember when I had the front facing wraparound hoop the other day with turquoise and tanzanite? This is the same type of thing, but in multiple colors of sapphire and diamonds. Okay, so earring lovers, we've got your attention, right? If it's not the diaspores, it might be these front facing multiple colors of sapphires. Wow, how gorgeous are these? Rose gold only, it don't matter. You're not gonna see the rose gold. You really do not see the rose gold when they're on the ear. I promise you that. I will show them and prove my point. There's a beautiful rainbow twirling color. It goes from purples to blues to hot pinks to paparachas to yellow to greeny blue as well, all done in the multiple baguettes that you have. These are baguettes that are running in a circle essentially. Why is it open? Because it's going to tilt slightly backwards so that it looks like it's kind of wrapping around your ear, okay, your earlobe. They have a post and butterfly back, so they'll put them on in the most simple, straightforward way where you simply just have to put them on like you do most of your stud earrings, but they give you so much difference, so much more importance than a typical stud because of the way they're gonna do this whole wraparound design. So let me demonstrate for you, just so you can see what they look like from a distance, also give you an idea of how much they're going to present on the hand here when you got the measurement. We do, and they'll stay in the rose gold. You're getting all the sapphire weight. It's item number 1120-999. There's that 3/4 inch diameter we love, and you have 18 karat rose gold, so it's that extra premium, which I think is really important with an earring, and it's 38 points in the diamonds to go with your carat 62 of your sapphire. So there's still a lot of diamond weight here. And then allow me to just show you what they look like on in just a moment here, and let me make sure I can get them on properly for you. So this is really an important look, and yet what about one earring that goes with absolutely everything? This is where I usually take out my second earring, but I think you can get the idea here. So see how they're just going to give you that almost like wraparound design where they almost out, that's kind of replicating what it's going to do with the backing, so that they really do this kind of cool circular where everything faces forward. You see all the amazing colors you have there, and you've got stacks of diamonds. There are 2 diamonds between every single sapphire you have. Back to the wheel we'll go. Huge value here. Remember, they're 18 karat. That's an upgraded gold purity. You've got the rose gold, and we're gonna make them very affordable. And look at that. It's just so rare to get all those colors in sapphire in the baguettes. You see that one pod barasha about 6 o'clock there? How stunning is that? And it's a match pair. So literally you have a left and a right design where they will be in the same order, the same beautiful mirror images of each other, and a huge value right now, earring lovers. I mean, you could watch every show I do, and I know a lot of you do. A lot of you do. You don't miss a show. You don't miss a moment. You want the values. You want to see what's new and fresh and updated. And also, I think you want to see some really big discounts. You're getting them, but it's our last call. Sell It or Melt It is wrapping up. Sunday at the latest. It's the only thing. I can't make a promise that it'll be going on through Sunday. Keep in mind, it's Friday night. We have Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and that's it. So at the best case scenario, it's going to be Saturday at the latest point. So it could wrap up even earlier than that. Just depends on how much jewelry I can show you in a couple of hours here today and tomorrow morning. So it's time to get those discounts and get those pieces you want to have. Take a look at this. This is incredible. And in the rose gold, they stay as the rose gold there. They're $999. Let's move them. Moving them out. Moving jewelry here. We're like the TVON jewelry moving company. That's what we do. Except that probably strikes fear in most people who have ever moved. That strikes fear in your heart, just hearing moving. So again, this is a lot easier. You pick up a phone, Say yes, and next thing you know, in a couple of days, they're arriving at your doorstep and you're putting them on and you're very excited about what they look like and how much value you got to go with them. So don't forget about the diaspore earring studs that are still here. We've got diamond drops, a couple of diamond drop earrings for you as well throughout. I mean, it just is, it's a really good time to be shopping jewelry. And when a lot of people have put off shopping for jewelry because they've just heard about, you know, one thing or another about gold, of course, we all, if you really have to be living under a rock to not hear about prices soaring and everything. We are the exact opposite. So yes, you can still have the fine jewelry you love, the incredible values we want and look for, and you're getting them for next to nothing. So $8.99 on those. It's not something we see very often there, and they look fabulous in the rose gold. Welcome to our last half of the show. Halfway through, we are at that halfway juncture of the show. Need to make sure we get all requests in, because if you're done shopping, that's fine. But if you are still thinking about something, one category, a stone, a style, you need to call in, because we need to make it yours before the 10% off, poof, disappears. So here we go with what's next. I love this necklace. Here's one you probably haven't seen. Look at this necklace. So dressy, ornate. If that doesn't just look designer, I don't know what does. That's going to be item number 112-1299. Look at that gorgeous length you have here. It looks like yellow diamonds. Isn't it yellow diamonds? It's not listed as yellow diamonds. Oh, don't tell me we're giving you yellow diamonds for no extra price. Oh boy. 112-1299. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm going to say congratulations right now if you get this one. There's 82 points in rounds and 15 points in baguettes. They don't stipulate the color. It's also 18 karat gold. So we just saw 18 karat rose gold and some gorgeous earrings. Now we're seeing a pendant that has 2 tones in gold. I believe it's 2 tones in diamonds. We're going to confirm that when it's up close. And then look at that. Length of it is going to be about 1.5 inches. You ready? Chain included. Adjustable chain. Lobster claw closure. Heavier. Look how thick that chain is. Look at that gorgeous length. Look at that. A more compact Rolo style, which means instead of having like big spaces, teeny little links, they're bigger, thicker links with the lobster claw. You've got 2 adjustable links there. It's going to be 17 and 18. And I'm going to take it on over the neckline. Hopefully that helps. Give you an idea of what it looks like from afar. Are we ready? We have one. This looks like you went to a fine high-end store out here at Rodeo Drive. It's where you find the highest end all in one place, right? You know what? That looks like something you could drop $32,000 on. It's not going to be. I'm not going to ask for $3,200. Now let's get it up close so we can see. I wanted you to see the length, the design, the beauty, but look at this, guys. This isn't probably going to sit all that well because there are moving pieces, but look at that. Those, yes, go ahead, Tim. Okay, thank you. You're talking about the diaspores. Yes. Oh, the sapphires. Gotcha. They both had baguettes. When you say baguettes, could have been the diaspores, could have been the sapphires. All right. And this one is too, but it's not an earring, it's a pendant. Those are yellow diamonds. So, as I said before, they're not listed as yellows. They're not. Do you want yellow diamonds for the price of white diamonds? I do. I'm not going to speak for you, but I know I'm in the business. I would love to have yellow diamonds for the price of white diamonds. We're going to make this one 1,900. Skip it. Let's not even do 19. So you have the tapered baguette up top, the round, and then the baguettes and the rounds that are in that pendulum, if you will. Those are all yellow diamonds, baguettes and rounds. So white diamonds, yellow diamonds, total of 97 points in diamonds. I'm going to make it easy, and it's all in 18 karat gold. It comes with the chain. This is not a chain, guys. I hate to talk about the chain when there's so many beautiful diamonds, but that is not a $600 chain. That's like a $1,200 chain that you have there, and you can see how it's put together. And yes, that chain will come off, and you can use it with other pieces as well. Let's go back to the hand here so you see that length, and we're going to make it even easier. I mean, it's going to be a grind tonight. I know. I've worked a holiday weekend or two in my day. Like thousands of them, right? Let's make it even easier. $1,500. What do you want? This one? You know what I'm going to do? We're going to make it even better. I know it's already sold, probably, or verifying or whatever you want to do. I'm going to make, don't tell me they're going to bail if I make it lower in price. Don't do that. I'll make it $1,299. That's it. But no, it's $1,169. You get it for more. Well, get it for less. More discount. More discount equals less money spent. Do you want this one? Jess or Joanne? All right, it's gone. And then Tim's taken the big sapphire earrings over there. We still have the diaspores, by the way. And we still have this, which I haven't presented in full. All I did was flash it. There you go. Wow, wow, and wow. And to think that we are showing you one of our larger yellow diamonds in the house in that 1.5 carat, I think we have a lot of people tuned in now. Now people are home from their busy Friday afternoons. Yeah. Yes. Do you need to see that again? It is a gorgeous emerald. The round. Okay, so the round emerald from earlier is going. So pieces are starting to really fly. So it just means we got viewers. We got a lot of viewers coming on in. Take a look at item number 1127022. The necklace is gone. The earrings are gone. The fabulous emerald from earlier is gone. And now we're talking about the 1.5 carat. I have a 51 carat yellow diamond VS, brilliant cut. What is the big deal with an oval? It's going to look even bigger. So yes, you don't have to spend for a 2 carat, but you're getting the 2 carat look. 51 carat in that beautiful, brilliant cut oval, and another 1.5 carat in white diamonds. Yowza. Now we're talking about a ring. This is like Lolo style here. This is like, I don't shy away from big diamonds, and I certainly don't shy away from the brightest, gorgeous, best quality yellow color that you can get. And that's how you pay for diamonds, by the way. It's short, based on size as always, but you're also, when it comes to the yellows, you have to look at and examine what color yellow is it. That sounds crazy, but a lot of them, and you don't see a lot of them here, of course, because we're very particular. We're very, we only show you the best. So we don't bring you the yellows that have a lot of brown to them. We don't bring you the yellows that have a lot of weird kind of green colors. It has to be a pure yellow, but even to that end, you can see pure yellows that are still more valuable than if it has other colors, but then they're usually what? Pale, really, really light, barely their color. That's not what you're looking for either. You really ultimately, if you're going out prepared to spend the big bucks, you're getting a vibrant stone, a stone that's very lively, a stone that's very bright, a stone that doesn't have a pale, dingy color. Instead, it has kind of like our little highlighter Post-its back there, right? Those bright, bright neon yellows. That's what you're getting here. And that's what you want. Brighter is better. Brighter is better, cleaner is better, more saturated is better. That's what you have here. There is only one. A lot of you missed out on the heart-shaped 1.5 carat that I had last night at the very end of the show. I am prepared to get you what looks like a 2 carat with a triple split shank, a double halo, a mountain of gold. And it stays as is. It's going to be mostly white gold, just a little bit of yellow gold setting your stone. That's what she looks like on. And it is one only here tonight. And the best part is it's no longer $16,999 where it used to be, going a lot lower than that. And we only have 85 minutes remaining in the show. That's it. 85 to go. That's it. So it's time to dial. It's not $69.99. What did I just do? Can you tell the second I said it, I went, uh-oh, take it back. Uh-oh, retreat. Uh-oh, take those words back. Rewind, delete, cut the feed. No, we can't do that. We're going lower than 69. You got 10 grand off already. And that's a big ring. That's the obstacle. That may be the only tipping point. You gotta love a large ring. But it will not be $69.99. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take it even lower. We'll get it at home, and you will be one very happy yellow diamond collector. Natural through and through. We don't do faux. We don't do fake. We don't. We just do the natural, the real deal, the fabulous from the Argyle mine, which is since closed. It is not going to be $69 or $59.99. This is a huge, gorgeous stone. And there is nobody on planet Earth that can do what we do in diamonds. Nobody. Nobody in white diamonds, certainly nobody in yellow diamonds. Can you imagine how many people would own yellow diamonds if everybody could make 1.5 carat stones that were natural? $59.99. The beauty of it is, that's not your price either. This Friday night is meant to move. Everything we show you, everything gets a home, everything gets a great value, everything gets another round of discounting. So if you thought the discounting was good before, like $69.99, it's going even lower than that by a mile. And then you still get to save your 10% off, which does wrap up at some point this weekend. Whether it's later tonight, whether it's tomorrow morning, whether it is Sunday. If we have enough to show you Sunday, great. We can give it a nice kind of finale. But it really is dependent on how much jewelry we can show you and move in those next few moments. So here's how we do it. You're getting another huge savings. Instead of $59.99, take a look. This one's not going to last. It is $4,999. And William, I have got a request for you. I don't even know when this just came out, but suddenly I look down and there's a request for William here. So William, we've got an opal request. And this ring is an extra $500 off. So $44.99 gets it to you. Let's show the opal. I think he's seen it before. So William, I'm not sure if you need another ring, but I know I've shown this to you before. 112-1371 is now. And if you'd like the yellow diamond, it's just like last night. We had a heart shape. The heart shape doesn't give you quite as big a look as an oval does. An oval's going to look bigger than most cuts out there, and that's the rule of thumb with ovals, and it goes for any stone. It could be an oval tanzanite, it could be an oval ruby. It's going to generally look a little bit bigger than if you had the same carat weight in a different cut, but let's show this request on the way just in case. There's our opal with this truly a dome style of diamonds. This is actually one of our largest diamond weights overall. 112-1371 is a 403 Lightning Ridge black opal with the blues and the greens, showing up nicely. 227 is the diamond weight, and it also is finished on the inside. So it is going to be a bit pronounced. This is not a flat, one-dimensional sits on top of the hand piece. It's going to be much more of a dome style, which is also great because you see it's not just the opal that's going to be sitting up top. You get the diamonds that actually come down and really go all the way to the finger as you're wearing it. There's your inside under gallery also. And we have one. Now this is going to be a first color situation. I would recommend it just for the diamonds because that's how much I've discounted it here right now. It's not going to be the $99.99 any longer. That's what it looks like on the hand. And here is that profile view. So you can see a lot of times you would just have your opal start here, and then you don't have this extra platform. And it does sit up, but nothing that goes, I mean, I've seen a lot of dome rings that go much more high up in the air. They sit way off the hand. This one is not obtrusive at all to daily wear. Just want to point out that it does sit up because you have those diamonds really on either profile as well, but it's not going to be even $5,000 or $49,000 or $39,000. Well, for $227 in diamonds, I think we got you a deal there. $39.99 it is not. You get all that color through and through. We don't do doublets or triplets. Make sure when you're looking at other quote unquote opals, just make sure you know, because a lot of times if they have a strong color like this, they're getting a little bit of help, like different layers fused together. This is really about the color through and through. And you know what? I'm going to make it even better. Not $39, not $38, not even $37.99. I'll make it $37.77. And a good reason to do that is because after your 10% off, that's going to be $33.99. It's going to be under $3,400 to get that one opal home. Make sure you do, because one only, you saw the other opals go, and this is our one only in 14 karat solid gold with one of our, seriously, one of the biggest diamond weights we have ever created in all of jewelry. How about that? Pretty extraordinary. Okay, ready? I knew it. So that one's going to stick around. It just means that you do not need to be the requester to take it. First caller gets it. We do have some gorgeous diamond drops. Well, these are fabulous. One only in each color here of white and yellow to go around. So leaves me with our fabulous diamond. It's our yellow diamond and it's our opal. Now this is really something. This is going to be the diamond drop that we have. I'm going to show you the white gold here together. Might as well. It's a lever back style hoop at the top, and then you have these really, it's quite lengthy. It's almost like a beautiful ribbon turns into these great looking kind of pear-shaped geometrics here. And it's going to be one pair in the white and one pair in the yellow, and I'll show you the yellow here so you can see them together, and we'll zoom back, of course. There's going to be a full 103 karat weight on the earrings. They're very, very ornate. They're definitely including a lot of gold weight here as well as the diamonds. It's not as simple as, you know, I wish we could just do everything strictly based on a diamond weight and that was it, and you could just, you know, see things that way. It's a little bit more complex, especially in an earring where there's so much workmanship to incorporate in, a lot of gold. Like when you see these from the back, you see how much gold is there. It's definitely a longer earring. This is not a little itty bitty stud. This has got some definite length and movement to it. I will save the other one here. Well, I'll show it to you, but I do have the other one to try on for you. And that's going to be a Curating 3, one in each color. That is it. So please dial in early because we know how popular diamond drops are. 111-0379 is the item number. And again, this is kind of your must-have because there is a need for a stud and a hoop, but there's also something we love about having a drop earring, and this is what you've got here. So let me just give you a quick look at them on here. They couldn't be any easier to put on, really. I mean, they're just like simple snap closure, you know, pops right into place. You see that beautiful drape. It's all diamonds from literally the very start where the hoop is all the way on down. It's that hoop to start, diamond here, it's a large center diamond. The rest is all done, and it's like almost like helix design that's all pave. It is going to be incredible. They are a carat 03, was it? Or a carat 01? Carat 03. Carat 03 in diamond weight. Overall here, that's the yellow gold. Notice how you don't see much of the gold unless you see them from behind. You really just see the diamond straightforward. Let's go back to the wheel, see the white gold and the yellow gold together. Beautiful earring. Let's make them easy. From the $39.99, that will not be. That's just not going to work. We're going to make them one great price. You pick your gold color. Here's the other in the yellow. So you can see those two paired up together. Choose your favorite, whatever it is. Yellow gold's been very popular with diamonds this event. Yes. That's what I forgot to do. And boy, do you guys, you are ready to call me out on it too. I didn't get you the length, so let's do that real quick. I got so anxious to put them on, Tim, and show them to you. I didn't get the measurement. There it is. 1 3/4 inches. 1 3/4 right there. Sometimes it helps to just see it from the side angle there. This is how you undo the closure. It's hinged. You open it up. You push it, it locks. Couldn't be easier. Let's get them out the door. 1,900. Not, you know what? I gotta make some jewelry move. It's gonna take some extra discounting tonight. We got an hour and 15 minutes left to go. Gotta move some jewelry. How about 15? Okay, let's make them $13.99. Go ahead. $13.99. That way they're even less. You get that $140 off. You get a huge extra discount, and we are ready to send them out of here for only, it's going to be $12.59 if you'd like a pair of those. One white, one yellow, that's it. Not a whole lot of apparent difference from the front though, so do choose your favorite there. We still have all the blue zircons that I showed you earlier. I did show you 3 incredible zircons earlier. They're all still available. And we'll be recapping everything. This is what happened last night. It's what happened Wednesday night. I've been doing this sale event for what? It's been like, I don't know, 83 weeks or something. It's been a long time. And whenever this started, it happens inevitably at the end of every show. Anything that's left starts to go towards hour number 3. We're approaching hour number 3, which is where everyone's catching up with what they missed, joining us a little late because it's Friday. Hey, people are in California are still not even home. They're on a freeway somewhere. So again, guaranteed. So it's one of the, especially a 3-day weekend, you know, the freeways get a little more insane, okay? So this is where a lot of folks haven't even tuned in yet. Then they catch up, and then they're picking up the pieces that are still left. So again, don't bank on anything being here. We saw every single piece from last night go, every one of them. So it's time to dial. Let's get to our big diamond band as well. These earrings, they're here if you'd like them. Yellow gold or white gold, please take your favorite and get them for that value. We also have this incredible band ring, which I only also have in the white and the yellow. So good news is we've got white and yellow. The bad news is we only have white and yellow, and they're one of each. So it's not going to last very long. We're going to make it 111-3337. So 333 to the 7. Now that's a cool band. And here we've gone through so many different diamond bands in this event, but no others that have had the bands with the bezels. It's the band and bezel mix. It's the 5-row style. It's split so you can really get that look of stacking, but then you have these additional beautiful large bezel set individual diamonds, 5 of those. as well throughout. So every band, every row essentially, is going to get its own bezel set diamond, but they're different sizes and they're all bigger than the diamonds making up the 5-row band. So it's really stunning. And again, our opal's here and our yellow diamond is here, neither of which will stay the course of the evening, guaranteed. It's an hour and 14 minutes left to go, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Oh, which one? The big one we just showed? With the 227 in diamonds. Thank you so much. Never mind, the opal is sold. Oh, the oval yellow diamond. Gotcha. That was the oval, the carat 51. Thank you so much. That wasn't who picked up the heart shape last night, was it? It was. Did she like this one better? Did she swap them? Oh, okay. Ah. Not really. I think, but I was just, that name sounded familiar. I was here late last night hanging out with her, essentially, virtually, even though we never spoke. Hey guys, I think we just had that yellow diamond come back because she swapped it. So yeah, if anybody needs to see the heart shape, because I know we turned people away last night for Janice or Janet? It's Janice? Janice. So we held on to it and we had to turn a lot of people away. So she just switched it out. She got the oval instead of the heart shape. So if anyone needs the heart shape, Janice told us to hold off on it. Well, we did, and there we go. So anyway, the heart shape from last night is still available. All right. Thought that's what was going on. Just had to make sure so we can let our other shoppers know. This is going to be the big diamond band, carat 31 overall. Okay, I've got to try it on. White gold, yellow gold, and please dial early because you know what to do by now. It is really important to dial early. Here's what this looks like on the ring finger here, but it's certainly it's a candidate for ring, middle, or index, I would say, given the width it has. That's the yellow, believe it or not. Take a look at the white gold here. So you can see, yeah, that something I love about a wider band, especially these split styles that have a lot of negative space to them. I love the way those look on the middle and the index especially, and they're still low profile enough to sit out here comfortably and not be in the way of your daily life. Because I've had rings like that where guess where they go? They go to the graveyard of rings, where they go deep, deep, deep into the jewelry box and you never see them again. Here's my tip for you. If you've got jewelry like that, pass it down. Give it to the future generations. You know, if you want to take it to local jewelers and sell it to it, because you know, jewelry's meant to be worn. It's meant to be cherished and loved and enjoyed every day. And we don't feel bad. We all have those pieces we just may, you know, not wear anymore, or maybe you've upgraded something. You know, this is a great time to sell your jewelry, to be honest. It's a really good time because it's probably going to be worth a whole lot more today than what you paid for it if you bought it years and years ago. So just a little tip there. There's places all over your hometown where, you know, little jewelry stores, big jewelry stores, they're buying your jewelry. So again, if you want to do that, or just, you know, give it new life by, you know, giving it to loved ones, friends, whatever, get them started with fine jewelry, it's a great idea. But that is really the look that I think we're all loving, whether you're wearing it here or here. Remember, that's the, this is crazy because I almost got tripped up there. That's the white gold. That's the yellow gold. Honestly, it's really tough to see the difference there. So I would feel comfortable, get your favorite, but if your favorite sells to someone else, you might want to consider the other one. Just a great idea. It's a $49.99 band. We got to do better. I'm aiming to do better and move a lot of jewelry in the next 70 minutes we have together tonight. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to make it better than $49, $39, $29, or $19.99 should be my stop right there price tag. We're going to go even lower than that. It's time, guys. We got to move some jewelry. Let's make it easy right now. We'll do it for $1,499, and that's $1,349. And I've been doing this throughout the event because it's the only way that makes sense to me to think about it in this context. Which one? Okay, so we're verifying on the white and the yellow. Think about this. It's $1,349 is what you pay. You divide that by 5 because that's essentially, you see it. It's 5 rows, 5 rings, 5 diamond bands. That's $269 a band. Not happening in today's even sterling silver world. You would be really challenged right now to get a sterling silver band by itself, no diamonds, in sterling silver for $260. Gold, it's a no-go. You're not getting a gold band for $260. You're not. You're not getting a gold band for $260. You're not. That would be plain gold. This is covered in diamonds, including big diamonds as well. So if you'd like this one, you got to call me now. Take a look at it. It's $13.49. That is a piece. I can see you wearing it every single day. We'll size it for you. Get a little bigger size if you want to wear it on the middle or the index finger as well. Who's going to take that yellow gold? Because Tim, I know you're verifying the, which one? Yellow is gone. There it goes, right there. So now just the white gold, right there, just the white gold. That is such a beautiful, but also bold, contemporary. It's powerful. It's still ladylike and feminine, but it's also a powerful ring. And if you have those I know you guys have the DBTYs. You have DBTYs. It works with it. You've got DBTYs kind of looking very similar here, don't you? Because it's got the theme of the bezels, the big bezels. You've got big diamonds too, really big diamonds in there as well. That's very, very important. Take advantage of it while it's here. White gold remains. That is it. Yellow gold is gone. And make sure you get one before it is gone, 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 okay? And we got to move. I got some really cool, almost like a paperclip style, but in Mandarin earrings. Yes. Okay. Jess, were you? Oh, the big diamond ring. Yeah, 60-pointer. I sure can. I sure can. I'm going to get you the ring size on that gents diamond ring here. Forgive me. I am going to be right back with y'all. It's a 10.5 right now, Jess. Diamond gents ring from earlier, gone. Oh, that big tanzanite. I'm very excited about that big 7 carat 14. It's coming up in a bit. We also, let's get to our diaspore. I've got a white and a yellow, radiant cut. Don't forget about the black opal we saw for $37.77 with that big mountain of diamond pave, but all the bigger stones in the pave work. Now, there is another diamond drop earring, but it's that front to back styling. Yes, Andy, you got it. Here's the back or the inside of the ring. You can see how, well, first of all, it's tapered but still wide. That's how we finish. So even though they're purposely separated to give you that look like you stack, there is going to be a finishing underneath every row in diamonds that is so well done there. Beautiful, isn't it? That's the inside. And again, it'll glide right onto the hand, comfortable and smooth from the inside on out. Looks like that one is a done deal. Look at this. This is that front to back. It's going to be hard to gauge sitting here on a wheel. So let me show you from a distance away here how this earring, this is very modern, very fresh take on what we're seeing. You can do this too if you want to. You can wear it as one earring if you have utilize another back from another earring. But then this is, and I'll give you an item number, it's 1110405. Look at this. You've got a backing, have you seen this before? A backing attached to another portion of the earring. So when you put it on, you have this whole stacked style, which then you'll see, it's so cool. They're like organic, wavy, diamond stiletto drops, but they're meant to go kind of like, again, when they're on, you'll really be wowed. There's a full carat 60 in diamonds here, and let me show you the other one. So you can see here, because I suppose you could play with them a bit, have them kind of, you can always play with the direction they go. So you can make them more flared out or more linear if you'd like to as well. You can have them more straight up and down like you see there. It's whatever you want to do, but you see that? And when you see them on, you'll realize they're very dimensional because that longer is the back. So that's going to come draping from the back side of your lobe. And that's a carat 60. It's a lot of bigger diamond weight there. And we actually, I don't know, Andy, where's the yellow gold? It says we have a yellow gold. Are they available? Okay, just so you know, I'm going to bring out the yellow gold because it looks like we have one, but I'd like you to see them. So what I'm going to do is give you a close-up on one of them and then give you the look on, because that's really the most important way to see them. And you can see, you can kind of play with them a little bit. They'll twist, they'll turn, just depends on how you put them on. But this is really what is super cool and hot in jewelry. I know that's not its best look, so let me just pop one on for you. And then, like I said, you can always wear that front piece if you just want to use a different backing, because the back is attached to the backing. So if you want to just wear it just, you know, simply as that kind of shorter angle, you can do that. And I'll get you the length. I just really need you to see them on first, because that's really important. So you can see how they look almost like they're threaders. Okay, but threaders are usually really dainty and thin. And then what you can also do is separate them a little bit if you want to, like front and back, so you can move them and make them a little bit more. Why is this so difficult for me? I don't know, because again, feeling around and I can't see what I'm doing. But again, you can really play with them a little bit so you can have them different directions. So do you see how I just kind of separated them a little more? That's probably more than you want to, but do you see how cool that is? That's what I like to do. Separate them a little bit. You can bring them together if you want to and have them do a little overlap. It's however you want to, kind of like building your own rainbow here, right? It's however you want to make them. They'll never look like the same earring twice. But the whole point is the way that you have this almost like surprise in the way they're very much like deconstructed geometric earrings now, and the way no one knows where's that back diamond row coming from. Yet you're getting a carat 60, and then again closer together if you want to. You can obviously flare them in or out depending. I just grabbed the first one I had in my hands, but let's go ahead and get you a great value on them. This is the white gold. Apparently we have a yellow gold somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Let's go ahead and blow them out and give you a better value, and I'll show you what they look like from a distance. That's the better way to see them, but they're going to be, I'm just not loving this whole $42.99 price tag. So let me make them a lot better, because what's the point of having a fresh, fabulous, updated style that nobody can afford? That's what I'm wondering. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna show you both, and again, keep in mind, you can play with them, make them your own. There's no wrong way to wear them. There really isn't. It's really just a super cool, high style. This is kind of flaring out now. Flare them in, flare them out, whatever you want to do. But they're actually going to be, okay, I want to send them out here quickly. Thank you so much. I do have the yellow gold to show everybody, because yellow gold's been so popular with our diamond pieces throughout this event. So I will give you a glance at the yellow gold. And look at this, they're finished on the inside. You see that? I would say you could reverse them, but you really can't. But that's good to know that they look like that from the back, where it's all solid gold. And then I do have the yellow gold here. Let me grab those really quickly for you. So if you're debating which one is better, I'll show you the yellow gold also. Here's the yellow, and we'll make them really affordable. See, not much of a difference once again, because the diamonds are so large up front, but we're gonna make the earrings, I'm not loving $4,299. I'm gonna make them better than $2,000 on a carat 60 of the big diamonds. And there's the other yellow gold. So you can see here, now they're flaring oh, I see, I put them on. This one's just fresh out of the bag here. So there we go, guys. We're ready to go. Let me see if I can orient that a different way. We'll get you the great value. We'll show them up close. I'm gonna make this one, yellow gold may already be gone. Take another look at them close up there. At least they sit a little bit better when I separate them a bit. We'll make them better. 19, 18, 17. I'll go even lower than that. Not even $1,699. They're not going to be 16. The yellow gold's gone. Yellow gold is gone. Let's make this super simple and easy. How about $15.99? And then you get another 10% off, $160 off that price as well. And that will be that. White gold? Okay, because our yellow gold sold out. White gold, we have a couple of pairs on. No rose gold available on this one, but yellow gold, all done. White gold, still good to go for you. That band. Andy, did that 5-row band sell out, or do we still have one in white gold? Gotcha. We still have a white gold in the 5-row style with the bezel set diamonds. If you'd like to get the last of the white gold there, you may. The gents white diamond ring has since been spoken for. Do have a big tanzanite coming up, and I'll move on from those as well. Last call, white gold only. Where are you getting a carat 60 in diamonds? In a cool, creative, updated design for, well, it's going to be certainly less than that. So you've got a huge discount there to love. And instead of $15.99, you know by now you're only actually paying $14.39 instead. So a big time value on our last, and again, they kind of have this front back, yes. Oh, you want white gold instead of yellow? All right, so the yellow gold now has come back available. They've decided to swap. So now we have white gold down to just 2 pairs, and yellow gold is back. And then our diaspore. Andy, would you like the second to last in the white gold? Oh, the 103s. I'm trying to think, 103s. Oh yes, those kind of spirally drops, yes. Yes, the yellow gold gone then, and our 103 earrings, those are the ones we had just a few moments ago. Still have white gold though on that style. Still have our diaspore studs, by the way. The big round diaspore is still here. That's about the only earring that is coming up here available for you. Last call now. We have our last pair in the white gold here on that particular kind of front back dimensional design, as I call it. Let's get to our diaspore. This is something, what was it? A 9 carat we had yesterday. Last night I had a very large radiant cut diaspore in a 9 carat. Look what we're showing you today. Oh my goodness, this is gonna go so quickly. 111. Oh my, how do you make the decision? Do you want the yellow? Do you want the white? To be honest, I'm gonna make the decision for you. I do not love the stone in the white gold. I just don't love it. What I can do is I can, if you're saying, yeah, agreed, I like that stone, but I want the white gold, I'll swap it. You can see the mounting is ready. I'm gonna scrap the stone. I don't like the stone. The stone is going to the wayside. I'm not gonna show that. We're gonna have 7040, but you see the white gold's available. I have the mounting. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna offer you that stone. I'm only gonna offer you this stone. Making an executive decision here. Here's what I have on 7040. It's a 320 radiant cut in the diaspore. It's also a carat 15 in diamonds. There was the 9 carat many folks missed out on just last night. It was about 24 hours ago, actually. So I really am going to try to make this really, really, really affordable for you so that you don't miss out on this one, because obviously we know what it's like. We understand what it's like when you miss out on a piece. We get it, we get it, we get it, we get it. We know it's heartbreaking to miss out. We understand that. So what I'm going to do is bring you the 115 in the diamonds, the white gold or the yellow gold, because I got the mountings. You saw the mounting, so just going to sell this one stone. But let's make it really easy here. Instead of $39.99, that stone is the one you're going to get, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Here it is on the hand. Only going to offer this one to you. There it is in the yellow, which is usually what's so popular with the diaspore. If you'd rather have the white gold, we can do that. I'm going to make it better than $2,000. I know how many people missed out 24 hours ago on that other radiant. Let's make this one better than 19, 18, 17. I'll make it $1,699 only. $1,699, and it can be yours, and then we got another 10% off. 1 hour, actually not even. Where'd the time go? 56 minutes remaining now in the show. Not a lot of time. We'll take your requests if you have them. Sell it or melt it, ending at any moment. So make sure you dial in. Look at how beautiful that diaspore is. $1,699, but another $170 off at checkout. So very, very important value there. Take advantage of that one. That is a nice radiant. There's just nothing like a radiant. And you see the way there's already these like pinky purple flashes coming through. That is so dynamic. $1,699, of course, $170 off that price. Make sure you take advantage of it. It's a huge value. It's a color changing one source stone. It's really $1,529 at checkout. And don't forget, we did have a big, big cognac diamond earlier. That cognac diamond was a 1 carat. It was an incredible value. And also, hey, Bertha, oh, good. Did she miss out on this? Or just, oh my goodness, see, things sometimes just work out exactly as they should. So we're gonna go ahead and recap it. The big carat-and-a-half heart-shaped yellow from last evening. It did sell, but again, it's got swapped out today, just a few moments ago, as you heard. 3969 is the ad number on this one. Here it is. Well, it's just as beautiful. And it's more rare because heart shapes are more rare. And it's I'm going to come in a little closer because this is our 1.5 carat in a center stone heart shape. We've upgraded to 18 karat gold, both two-tone, of course, the yellow and the white together. 32 points. Honestly, it always looks like more to me. 32 points in the yellow diamonds. Great. You've got a full carat in the white diamonds. 282 is your overall carat weight, and that is the rare, rare, rare heart shape. And it's a true heart shape. You know, sometimes stones kind of look like a heart shape, but they're not really. They're really a pear shape. That's not the case here. This is it. You see the defined cleft it has. Very specific, very defined. That's important. And we're going to make it affordable. Well, she probably knows it's $49.99 as well. But with a $500 discount, and I say that quickly because it was here just yesterday, there were many of you that missed out on it. And again, the moment is right. Sometimes it just works out just the way the universe intended. I really believe that. So that's it for $44.99, only that one. So when you want to dial in very quickly on, please do. $44.99 at checkout. Huge value there, one only. Let me try it on. That is, again, we raved about the color of the oval that I had in the carat and a half size earlier. Such a beautiful, bright sunshine yellow. Same thing's happening here. Same thing, brilliant cut heart. So within the outer perimeter of the heart, within that, you have that really bright, vibrant, glittering effect thanks to the heart shape being not a regular heart shape, but a heart-shaped brilliant cut. And that is such a big difference maker there. So it's awesome. It really is awesome. And again, everybody's getting a second look at it. So, you know, it's just one of those that I don't think is going to be long for this world. So please take advantage of it. $44.99. Don't have another heart-shaped diamond priced like that one is tonight. Then we've got some Mandarin garnet earrings. Now I will need your requests in here because we're already now in our last hour. So we've only got about, at this point, 53 minutes remaining in our Friday night. I do see you tomorrow morning. It's a quick turnaround. We will be back with more jewelry, hopefully more sell it or melt it. Just depends on, again, probably tomorrow could be the last day. Sunday could be the last day. Just depends on how much we can get through in these shows or how many requests you have. But it's really important to dial in right now if you'd like that one. $44.99. It's a $500 additional discount you're getting. Let's move on. I've got anybody interested in the bangle I'm wearing? There is one very important bangle, lots and lots of gold for an average size bracelet lover. And let's move on from that and show you this. And there it is. And I thought I got all the fingerprints off, but no. Right there by the sides, we're going to talk about 1112759 is our star. Created with fancy kite cut diamonds. There are 5 white kite cuts brought together to make this star design, and then that is going to be wrapped in yellow diamonds. Yellow diamond round pave. It's in the average size, so it stays as is. It's got two-tone gold, mostly white gold, just the yellow gold for where your yellow diamonds are set. And this is just outstanding. There's also a ton of gold in it. It is, after all, a bangle. So very important on all fronts here. Call me quickly. Obviously, it's not sticking around. One only. A lot of people have been asking about it. Oh my goodness, what's that? Something new, something fresh, something different, something a little bit with some real personality to it. The star, maybe that's going to be symbolic. Celestial pieces are popular in the design house world, but it's also, it could be for the star in your life. Maybe that is you. You are the star of your own show. This is really what it's about. You get the 48 points in the kite cuts, 27 in the yellows. It really is not as much about carat weights here as it is about the cutting, the extraordinary uniqueness of this bangle, the amount of gold it has. Look at this from the side when you see it from a distance. That is a lot of gold that is in this hinged bangle. So one side is going to open up just like that. So you actually press down just slightly. There's a little ribbed texture there. Consider that your button. It's not elevated at all. You see how it's completely flush with the side, but it's where you can easily feel that's where it's going to open up, because otherwise looking at it's not always a great thing. It's seamless. And then once you close it, you're going to have 2 figure-8 safeties to lock it. And then this is how easy it is to put on. One more time, you just open it up, pop it on through the side of your wrist there, close it on shut, then just lock those figure-8s when you're on your way out the door so it's not going anywhere. But you see the size that's giving you. It's a lot of prominent design detail there. And where are we at? Over. Yeah, you got a lot of diamond weight there. We love it. Let's just go ahead and blow it out. For an average size, so again, if you wear anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5, you're good. It's going to give you a little bit of room to move. It's not going to be too large, but it's not going to fall off the hand, and it's also not going to be skin tight. Not going to be a cut off your circulation type bracelet. I don't think any of us are looking for that. We want something to just stay right up top where it should, show off those gorgeous diamonds where they need to be, and have a comfortable, beautiful, wearable fit. Let's make it... Did you know it was $69.99 when it all started? We've got a much better value here tonight. It's our last call on our Friday. Thank you for joining us. And it's, of course, a big holiday weekend kickoff, but I will not see you on Memorial Day Monday because we don't have a show on Monday. any longer. So I know it's sad, and it was actually, I loved being here on Monday holidays, the observing Monday holidays, because we always got to have a little party, right? A little sale event, party, holiday, kind of amazing. But you know what? This is going to be really, we've been kind of celebrating holidays here without a holiday for the last many weeks with Sell It or Melt It. Sell It or Melt It should be a national holiday when it comes to jewelry shopping. So we've been bringing you those big values you love. Huge, huge values, but this is the wind down of the event. It is almost over. It is almost done. So you need to let us know. That's why so many people, I think with this last 45 minutes or so, we're going to be getting a lot of requests in. Make sure you get yours in so we can get you the piece you love. And if you like the star bangle, watch this price. It's not $69, $59, $49, or $39. It's not even $29.99 here tonight. One only. Average size, two-tone gold, goes with everything. And I will make this one. How about it? Let's go 2,000. I wasn't going to do 25 or 24 or 23. How about we just make it $2,199, and that way it's going to be under $2,000. You're going to be under $2,000 on the whole beautiful piece. Now that's good. That's real good. You don't get a bangle in plain gold for under $2,000 with that kind of gold weight. We have added the fancy cut white diamonds. They're, again, kite cuts that are perfectly together to make that solid star design. Yellow diamonds beyond that, even a little mill grain outside the yellow diamonds. It is just, that's perfect. Just what you want it to be. Are you ready for Mandarin garnets, or do we want to see a tanzanite deal? I flashed this earlier. And you know, nobody's beating the doors down to see this one, and it's a little surprising, but I probably flashed it before a lot of you joined the party on this Friday night. Look at that. That is Museum Reserve, best of the best. Who's going to get the star bangle, Jess? Let me do that. Okay, it's our last pair of white gold, right? Here's the two lengths. There's really two lengths. We're talking about the earrings that we had, the carat 60s. Let me separate them a bit so I can get you two different lengths here. Okay, yes. Like in meters, miles, centimeters, feet, inches. Yeah, you got it. We'll go, I can get you that. So just one part of it's a little over an inch, and the other, more longer, because they kind of curve a little bit, is going to be an inch and, I would say an inch and 7/8. Inch and 7/8 and 1 inch. So again, there's two different rows, two different pieces, and the back part, the longer part, is attached to the butterfly backing. There's only one pair left, and you can do what you wish. You can have them more up and down straight, where they actually have a little bit of overlap. You can wear them flaring out a little bit, and that is probably gone for our last pair. Let me go measure that big diamond band for you, which was that 5-row style, which we only have available in the white gold remaining, I believe. Did you get the last pair, Jess? And here's the band for you. Was inches okay, or do they want millimeters? Inches? Okay. So here's that white diamond band. You got it. So those drop earrings are completely sold out. Take a look at this. This is on the hand as well. This is a piece from earlier, and I just want to show you the width overall is going to be just a slight bit over ½ inch, just a bit. Now the back tapers, but not down to nothing, but I wouldn't actually need to size up. I would just say go with your true size, okay? For whatever finger you want to wear it on, go with your true size there on that one. And like I said, I love it on the middle and the index, so if that's going to require a bigger size, let us do that for you. That was $14.99. I think we're down to just one now in the white gold on that particular band. That's right, one left on that one as well. So that one may be selling out just like our diamond earrings just sold out, but the star bangle is still here at this moment for you. So that's important to keep in mind. And then let's get back to it. We've got a really special, I'm not waiting any longer, on the tanzanite. We're gonna bring out 7403 coming up now. A 7-carat 14 masterpiece of Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve Perfection. That star bangle is stunning, isn't it? Super cool, just different, total conversation piece. And then we'll recap our cognac diamond from earlier as well. That one's gotta go. And then we're in last call on the show, guys. 45 minutes, but I don't have enough jewelry to fill up 45 minutes of time, so I will rely on your request, as always. So make sure you get those in. But let's talk about a 714. We just had a huge bangle up there. So let's come in and really examine the stone from a little bit closer perspective there. And check out the diamond weight. Carat 22 is the diamond weight. Big, beautiful, like dome style shoulders to that. The halo up front around your stone. The reds are, even under this bright spotlight, the reds are all showing up. And look at that inside, fully finished under gallery, of course. So what's not to love here? Even the red, are you seeing red flashes from the back? That's not normal. We don't usually see that. Red flashes from the back of the stone, from the inside. That is amazing. We're going to blow it out. Oh, I hope you're ready on this one. And please don't waste too much time getting on the phone lines, because that could spell disaster here. It's a $12,999 TVON ring. We are going to go so crazy low. There will be a substantial extra savings with your 10% off. And I'm loving where this is about to go. But I was considering, and you know, I don't know how many of you were here with me last night, but about this time, 24 hours ago, I decided to do something very unexpected. I did an auction. It was the first auction we'd done in literally, what, 2 months? It was a little wild. I'm thinking about doing it again, simply because my lowest price today that I'm supposed to get, you know, if I'm being a good little Friday night host, is still $79.99. And I really appreciate that we have done some epic values on blue wing block Ds of all sorts ever since they first arrived. Way back in, like, very last part of 2018, we've always provided the best values. We can get you a better value, a smaller price tag per carat on blue wing block Ds than most people are asking for regular Black Sea. The stuff that's coming out of the ground now and going forward, as long as that mining continues, is Block C. It is not nearly the color, the saturation, or the neon, because it really has none of those. It really has no saturation. I just had a message. Who was it? Somebody messaged me earlier. It was a viewer who said she just wanted, it was Sally. Sally reached out earlier to me, and I just, during the show here, and she had written a message that she said she went to a local jeweler. I'm not sure where she lives, but she said, I went to a local jeweler today. She went for a little jewelry repair, watch repair. She said, I was wearing 2 of my Tanzanite blue wing block Ds from TVON, and she said that he had to ask her what the stones were. He had to ask, what are those stones you're wearing? They were our blue wing block D Tanzanites, because he had never seen that dark a color. So she says they're Tanzanites, and he's going, really? Blue wing block Ds. And that is not the first. Sally, you're not the first to say that, and probably won't be the last. I have heard that hundreds and hundreds of times, because most people do not know. Listen, unless you're a TVON viewer, you've probably never heard of or never seen blue wing block D material. It is exclusive to us here. That's why that's up there. And it truly, it really is the case. Most people know Tanzanite as being a beautiful stone, but a light lavender, a light color, a pastel, a barely there. So when you start seeing colors like this, it really starts to look like, well, most people just don't know. What is that? What could that be? It is so stunning. Take a look at that. And then you got the red flashes, which are, it is what you're looking for. It is what you're looking for in Tanzanite. The darker the color, the more valuable it is. If it's got red flashes, well, it's probably a D block stone, but this is just another higher end variety. And it's not going to be $79. I'm going to put it on the auction block. We're going to try it again. Why not? But I will not start at $7,000. Will not, cannot. Not going to start at $6,000 or $5,000 or not even $45,000. How about we make this 7 carat 14, and I haven't even tried it on yet. Remember, it's got that fully finished under gallery, so it's going to be very comfortable. It's a bigger ring, it's a bigger stone, but still, again, really symmetrical kind of look, so it's really easy to wear. Even if, let's say, you're not into big jewelry typically, or you're worried it might be a little too large. Probably not the case here. And we're going to make this $4,000 to start. And yes, there will still be a 10% discount for you. If you win, let's make it more positive. When you win, you get 10% off. Now, I can't show you a better color. Museum reserves are that way. I couldn't get you, I don't think, a more classic, traditional, but heavy diamond weight mounting. Yes, it's going to stay in the white gold. No, it is not going to be $4,000 to open. Okay, now we go roll the big dice here. Now we're getting a little crazy. I know we're not used to seeing auctions. Haven't seen one during this whole event until last night. Sometimes I get a little squirrely. And it had to happen. So now I'm going to try it again, and we're going to start even less than $4,000. It's going to be a $100 increment because obviously we're way below where we should have been. Remember, it should have been $79.99. Just a seller melted teal price, that's where it should have stayed. That's where it should have been. Give you 10% off of that. That would have been what? You got $800 discount, would have been $7,200. We're going to make this better than $4,000. Come on in. This is the time. And we've got $100 increments only. So again, $4,000. If I'm not getting the open there, got to do something dramatic with this open to make sure it goes. So instead, we're not going to do even $4,000. We'll go $39. Every little bit counts. You'll still get about $400 of savings. That doesn't really change. And you've got an amazing opportunity to buy one of the jumbo museum reserves. It is as good as it gets. There's just no two ways about it. And it's a square cushion, which is a little more exotic as well. So that is extremely important. How about $3,800? I thought maybe you were verifying at $4,000 and you're thinking about it. I went from 4 to 39. Now I'm at 38. This is getting wild. I know we're a little out of auction practice here. I admit that. Wholeheartedly admit that. But I don't have 38. Thinking about it, verifying, one person on the lines, kind of maybe thinking, should I? Not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm already way too low. I'm so far under cost. And obviously this is before your 10% off discount. So let me see. Do we have the open? You know what? I've got one caller on the line. I think they're really, really close to saying, yes, I got the open. I think they're really close to being verified and ready to go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it $3,700. I want to get everybody in. I really do. I want to get everybody in. 37, will they still open it? We may have the open. 3,700 to open. 3,800 would be the next minimum bid because remember, it's only $100 increments. Last night I did $500 increments. This is only $100 increments. And we are looking, I think we have 37. Yes, we do? Yeah, because I think they were going to start at 4. And then I started dropping the open again and again and again. So yeah, sure they are. They're ready to go. $3,700 we do have. It's $100 increments. And wherever it ends up, we do have the open. Tim's going to let me know who's got us started here, but you're going to take 10% off, which right now is $370 extra off the price, which is your price, not mine. $79.99 was my price tonight, and now we're at $3,700, and we do have the open. And by the way, that $3,700 bidder would actually be getting it if they win with no competition, which who knows, but that would be like $3,330. So that's a big difference, big drop. We have 37 already, Jess. We're looking for 38. We'll see if we got it. And you know what? We may be looking at clock time. Might be just about time for a clock. I know I shouldn't do it. I know. Too soon. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get, I know, we're kind of out of the auction groove. I'm going to give it a final 2 minutes here. We've got one person verifying. You're at 37. You're thinking about 38. Either way, whoever wins the auction will get 10% off. And you still get the luxury of having the shipping for free, the sizing for free. It's just got to stay in the white gold. That's the only caveat. You know how that goes in this event by now. That's how it's working. So now we've got 37. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. That's how we do it. And if you want to get verified, if you want to venture a bid, all you have to do is dial in before the clock ends. That's it. We give you 2 whole minutes to dial in, make the phone call, and then you can bid away. So this is it. Last call. Take a look on Museum Reserve, no less. So we're looking for 38. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock. We are verifying. Let's see. There's that clock. So we're all ready, and I'll try it on again. Tons of red flashes there. Amazing, amazing look to it. And yes, it's in that, look at this, the side detail here. It's like a rounded pave band on each side. Look at what's happening with those reds. The reds were coming through already through the back as we look through the undergallery, and now you're seeing reds all the way to the sides of the stone. What the heck is going on? This is the crazy coolest piece. And if it's showing that much red here under that spotlight, like you see it, what's that going to do when you get it in regular light? Like what kind of more or less what you have here, but still, I'm still standing in a TV studio with bright lights. Look at that. Look at how much more neon that just became. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining until that one will be done. It is last call. It is high time you dial now. Otherwise, may not be able to get you in time. Last minute is here. Final call, last minute. 51 seconds to go. $3,700. We're looking for 38. We got 45 seconds remaining. Stays in the white gold. It can be right out to you. What a piece that is. Isn't that something? Amazing quality. And if you're not dialing, you've got a last call, last chance. 30 seconds to go till we see who our top bidder is, and it's going to be gone, and you cannot afford to miss out on Blue Wings at all, but especially the museum reserves because, well, this not only would be melted down, well, we know it's going to sell because we have the open, so we know it's going to sell. So that's not an issue. We know we can't melt it, but to that further point of there's no museum reserves that haven't been already made into jewelry. There's new ones coming out. There's no new ones to be found or to be seen. It's back up close. It's final seconds. Let's see if we've got anybody else thinking about it. Do we have 38? We have 38. Yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's move on. What else? Oh, the Mandarin earrings. And then I'll recap the cognac diamond. Mandarin earrings on the way. Oh, these are so much fun. They remind me of paperclip links that we're seeing all over jewelry. Look at that. Pear shape. That's going to be at the top of your earring. Look at that. Mandarin. Kind of a hoop because this is what it looks like from the side profile. So it's hinged at the very bottom of that U style you're going to see. So when it opens up, let me show you from a distance. It's kind of like a lever back in the sense you're just going to open up that hinge. It swings open like so. Pop that in your ear. Clasp it closed. You're rocking the Mandarin garnet pear shape. Kind of a nice little mini stiletto. Item number is 1125293. And that has a length of 7/8 of an inch. 7/8 of an inch, pear-shaped Mandarin leading in. I love that the point is down, so the point is leading into those beautiful diamonds that you have that are happening straight on down the ear, and it really just looks like a straightaway style, but then you realize, oh, it's kind of a hoop because it's all attached all the way around. I'll try one on for you. We're down to 32 minutes left in the broadcast on our Friday night, and we'd love to know what you'd like to see. If you have a random request, a recap request, meaning something you've already seen, but you want to see if it's still available and see it one more time, or if you're just loving the Mandarins that you see on my ear here, they are really fabulous, and let's do our best here to make them as affordable as possible. They are in the yellow gold, but I do have the white gold as well. So again, the white gold mounting is available. So in other words, we can make that. I can transition those stones into the white gold, although it really doesn't make much difference. I still want you to choose the gold you like the best, but it really doesn't make a lot of difference as far as visually, unless you were to see them all the way from the profile. So really good look. Isn't that great how it's that straight down style, almost like a reverse exclamation point? And they are 7/8 of an inch. I'll measure them again for you. Let's look at them back on up close. And then that's the yellow. Like I said, I've got them in the white, meaning the earring is ready to go. We're going to take those same stones and put them in the white gold if you'd prefer. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'm just going to verify that 7/8 of an inch length. And that's what they look like. So, yep, they are 7/8 of an inch. They're going back up close. Here's your pair. And they're going to be, it's a pair of pairs with diamonds. And they will be, whoa, $19.99. I'm skipping it. We're going to go crazy low. And you know how pricey Mandarins are getting, right? They have been and continue to soar. Not only in rarity because they're pretty much mined out all across their couple of sources, but they are really, really stunning. And I also just got, Tracy just let me know, she said she owns these earrings and they're beautiful on. And yeah, they really are. I agree. They are beautiful on, aren't they? They do. Anything that's elongating, anything that's kind of got that long, narrow look, very, very flattering on. We know that about earrings. It's the same reason we go through the pain of wearing stiletto heels sometimes is because they elongate the legs, right? It's just yeah, the higher the heel, the longer your legs are going to look. A similar kind of phenomenon happens with an elongated earring. And they are not $19.99 tonight. Got a much better value coming your way. This is exciting. They're not even, how are these not even $9.99? I know, I thought that would be the deal. I'm going to make them so much better than $9.99. I love this. And mandrins are really pricey. And these are almost a half carat a piece. They're really outstanding. Here's what I'll do. And I think we're going to recap the yellow diamond heart shape. We're going to recap the fabulous color change diaspore earrings. And what else? Maybe the blue zircon, turquoise pendant maybe, whatever. We can do anything you need to see here at the end. But this is going to be only, I'm not stopping. So Andy, we just have the white gold mounting available. So we're going to take the stones over to the white gold. That's such a nice offer. Such a nice offer. Tracy, they match your hair? I guess, yeah. All right. I always talk about mandrins have a big personality to them, right? They got a big personality. They're a personality stone. They are. They're bright, they're neon, they're lively. That's like, you know, just as we describe certain people that walk in the room, they're the life of the party. The mandrins are the life of the party of your jewelry collection. And I'm going to make them $699. What the heck? $699. And you can get the white or the yellow, and that's because I'll take the stones and we'll put them over in the white gold if you'd prefer it. I've got the white gold and the yellow gold earring ready to go. The mandrins are really just going to be in your choice because why not? You should have exactly what you want, and they're really $629 instead. So $629 gets you the mandarin drop earring, but again, not like a chandelier that's moving and articulated and all kinds of, you know, wild movement to it. It's just that really great, simple style that's kind of like a hoop meets a drop. Yeah. Do you want the white gold or the yellow? Okay. Okay. And then I better move on. I've got my cognac diamond to recap. Okay. That you can do. And then if you want the most patriotic piece, patriotic love, pride, love of country, nothing could show that off better than this massive enhancer, actually. It's an enhancer veil. Let me show it to you. This felt very apropos for this weekend. That is our Memorial Day weekend special right there. Item number is going to be, and I'll just flash it real quick, 112-1294. That is actually an enhancer veil, so it flips open. It's got the most amazing finished detail on the inside. That is a combination of, I had the Love Knot designs yesterday that were the same combination of sapphires, rubies, and diamonds. It's diamond cut sapphires, diamond cut rubies, and diamonds themselves all together to make this very large heart-shaped design in a pendant. Oh my goodness. That is special. You know what? White gold only. Lots of white gold though. It's a lot. I mean, look at the size of this one. Make sure you're looking here at the length it has. Ooh, look at that, 1.25 inches, top to bottom length. Got the great finishing. Let me show it to you on. Take your favorite white gold chain and put it on. Of course, if you had some beads, like, you know, it's still not a huge veil, but because it opens up, you can use it with beads or a strand of pearls or what have you. One side being the sapphires, then the stripes of the rubies and diamonds together, and this one is going to be under $2,000. That is it's a very expensive piece ordinarily. I know it started over $6,000, and then it's just one of those more specific pieces that not a lot of people are going to pay $6,000 for, so we've really done our part reducing it down, and I won't even ask for $19.99. It's not $19, $18, $17, $16. Perfect piece. Not just, I don't think it has to be just for these holidays that are patriotic and particularly, you know, USA. I think that you could wear that. I mean, it's obviously up to you, but every day maybe to combine the heart shape. I mean, it says so much. It speaks volumes without ever having to say a word because it's so clear what this design is all about. It's not 16 or 15 or $1,400 or $1,399. I have one piece here. I'm going to make it $12.99. You can have it for $11.69. Look at all those carat weights, 71 points in diamonds. We put all the sapphires and the ruby weights together because, well, they're all the same family of gems. Remember, they're all corundum. So we've got all of those together as one combined carat weight of 171. I do want to show it up close, Tony, so you can see the backside really, really well. And let me zoom back a little bit more actually here. So I'm going to set it there for a minute, which helps you see actually the dimension it has. And again, it is an enhancer. So that means the back of the bail flips up just to give you a little more versatility in how you choose to wear it. So that's what it looks like up front. And then this is what it looks like inside. So look, they did the heart shape and some scroll work inside on the back. And then there's how your enhancer is going to flip right up as well if you want to just make it a little more versatile in how you wear it. So that'll be $12.99. It's really $11.69. Keep calling on anything, really. Anything. We'll be able to check and see if it's still available for you. Look at even the details on how the rubies actually go from smaller to larger stones there from the top to the bottom. Lovely, isn't it? And it's as lovely as the piece is, the meaning behind it even more so. All right, coming up. Look at this. Anybody want a large, large, large imperial topaz or this sapphire? Look at this sapphire, pinky purple perfection here in a sapphire. Oh, that's a good looking stone. That sapphire, hold on, if it's got a fingerprint, that's one thing. If it's anything else, I'm going to scrap it. Let's see if I got that cleaned up. Thank you. Oh, wait, we've got requests here. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Robert. Let's show requests here. I'm going to scrap that one for now. I'm not loving the stone. Heart shape is still available. Here, Teresa, we've got your Burma blue spinel. I've either got an emerald cut here. Whoa, look how intense that color is. And then we can go a shade lighter if you like this one. How do you decide? We've got the 4 carat 06 here. It's 1117561. And then we can add into the mix to consider the oval in the yellow gold with almost that starburst design in gold first and then your diamonds. That is nice. So we've got 2 different options. 7561 is on the left. That's in white gold. 4 carat 06 emerald cut. 62 points in the diamond weight. And that's option 1. Notice how it cinches in. Triple split shank cinches in towards the emerald cut blue of the spinel. It's a deeper blue for sure. Then we go to the other one has got more of that kind of sun meets star design. That's going to be item number 1126293. And that's going to be on the right side of your screen. That would be the 2 carat 74 with 77 points in diamonds, but with a little lighter, brighter color. So either way you want to go, I've got 2 great discounts. Actually, well, the larger stone is going to be a little bit more, as you would expect it to be. The 4 carat 06 is going to be down to $39.99. So $39.99 here, and then we can certainly go lower on the 2 carat 74, although it's getting you more diamond weight and even a lot more gold weight here. And that's maybe if you want a little more open color blue, you're probably going to consider that oval. That one's going to be only $25.99. So Teresa, our 2 blue spinels in larger sizes are there. I think those are actually the only 2 we have. And then for Robert, looking for a pink diamond, I was going to show these the other day. We're going to show 3 different options in pink diamonds that are all going to be about a 1/4 carat in center stone. So I will show those to you next, Robert. You've got it coming up. And then last call on our show. We've got about 20 minutes to go in our Friday night. So if this is really, it's go time on requests. If you need to see anything recapped or check on availability, this is the time to do it. So please let me know what we can show you. So Teresa, $39.99. I'll try on the emerald cut first here. That's going to be the 4 carat pluser. Tough to get anything in sapphires or spinels over 4 carat size. You can really see it's a more subtle gleam, but when that light hits those step facets, you see some really good bright blues there. Then we've got the oval. Take a look at the oval on the hand here. That'll stay in the yellow gold. Being a 274, still a really good size. And then of course it's got that little spiked sun-like design around it in gold, mirror finished, 77 points in diamonds. That one is $25.99. So 2 big values on spinels. Now this is going to be fun for a lot of us because pink diamonds are oh so rare. I have 3 to choose from. We have, wow, that's a pinky purple right there. That's going to be our cushion cut square. I have another cushion cut square that's got more of a peachy pink. And then we also have a pear shape all going to be right around that quarter carat. Now, one of them is exactly a quarter carat, and the other two are just under. So I'm going to walk you through what's what, and then we're going to give you one great price all across the board on our big pink diamonds here. So this is a fabulous way to go. And again, more than one of you, I know it's a request, but obviously we've got 3 options here. So hopefully 3 jewelry collectors, 3 diamond lovers can pick these up. And that would be highly advised, especially when we have the pear shape is the quarter carat. So on your left, that is the largest individual center stone. That is our quarter carat pear shape. Then we go over to the cushion cut. Obviously there are 2 cushions. That's going to be the 22 pointer with more pink diamonds around it and white diamonds around that. They each combine pink and white diamonds. And then we go to our other cushion, which is also 22. So both of the cushion cuts are 22 points. The pear shape is the quarter carat. Janice, we've got more earrings for you coming up as well. And the requests are really coming in here, so it must be the end of the night. 19 minutes to go in our Friday night. Last Friday of Sell It or Melt It. This is probably, tomorrow could be the last day. Sunday could be the last day. Just depends on how much I get to show you tomorrow. But here we go. It's going to be your option and $79.99 across the board. I didn't show them the other day because they were $79.99. Well, guess what? Since they just came out by request, I'm going much lower on the price tag so everybody can shop a pink diamond. They're all as is one of a kinds. So there you have it. And we're going to make it, and by the way, this one, you're not just getting the big center stone, you're getting a lot of pink and white diamonds around it. That is the most diamond weight of all. Let's get you a great value, no matter which one you prefer. They're not even half of this price. That should be $4,000. We're not doing 4, we're not doing 3. I'm not even asking $29.99 on nearly quarter. Well, one is a quarter carat, the other 2 are just under a quarter carat. It is definitely time to let us know which one is your preference, which one is your favorite. Let's get to it. It's not even going to be 29 or 28 or 27. Pink diamonds are as collectible as anything gets. Anything. And remember, we don't do faux, we only do natural. These are from the Argyle mine, mined out completely, not 27, not 26, not 25. What is going on here? Anyone you want, and they're all the same price. So whichever one is suiting you best, whichever one is catching your eye, whichever one you go to first, that's the one you should take. And you don't have to make it about the price tag. This is it. Here we go. Under $2,500. What about $24.99? I'll keep going. I really want to move some pink diamonds. If you're going to move jewelry, you might as well move the big, individual, natural, and saturated pink diamonds. Let's make it even better. It's not going to be even 24. I know, that's $22.50 at checkout. It's a huge, huge value. We're making them even better. Please don't wait, party people. This is Friday night. We're in our last call. Friday night, 17 minutes to go. Tomorrow could be the last day of Sell It or Melt It. Sunday could be the last day. Either way, we are less than 48 hours away from saying farewell to Sell It or Melt It 2025. An event unlike any other. Yes, which one do you like? Pear shape already being verified. All right, let's take a look at them. Let's go even lower in the price because, you know, that's what I got to do. End of the show here. Anything goes. Anything goes. It is go time. Let's make it even better than 24 or 23. I'm lowing them out. We're going to make them $22.99, then 10% off. And you know what that means. It's just a smidge over $2,000 for any one of them. And here we go. I'm going to show you the pear shape first on the hand. It's 1128381. For those of you that are thinking about the pear shape, and that is the bigger one. That is the quarter carat. That is with the triple halo. It goes pink diamonds, white diamonds, more pink diamonds. Look at how gorgeous that ring is. Quarter carat center, and then it's got another 48 points in pink diamonds. You've got almost a half carat in pink diamonds in addition to the center stone, which is the quarter carat, plus the white diamonds mixed in at 26. So overall, stunning piece, and it's a little over $2,000 to own it, to get it, to make it yours. This is what value is all about. Who wants it? That is amazing. And that's going to be $2,069. Tim, do you have a favorite? Is it this cushion cut? That cushion cut is 22 points. So is the other one. This cushion cut has a 5-point pink diamond weight around it. and 69 points in the white diamonds. So that will be a total of 74 points inside diamonds to go with your 22-point center. And that's the cushion cut with, let's say, the triple halo split shank. Then we go to the other 22-point cushion, which is over here off to your right. And that's going to be the 22-point. These are all VS pink diamonds, by the way. This one also has a lot of pink diamonds. It's a 22-point center, but it has 45 points in additional pinks and then 48 points in white diamonds. So you're getting overall about 1.25 carats in total weight here. That's lovely. 22-point center, very much a purple pink. Yes. Okay. Joanne, are you thinking about the pear? Tim, who's thinking about the pear? Okay. So the pear shape is gone. Thank you so much. It's down to our 2 cushions, both 22. It's too good. It's the 2 with the 22s that are too good. At 22, 90, oh, the 22s are kind of wild there. Deuces, they wild. We're about to say deuces to this show. It's over in 14 minutes. Who wants the cushion cuts? Yes. You got it. I love that, Spinel. Janice, we've got your earrings next, by the way. Haven't forgotten about you, just getting everybody the pink diamonds they need. Who got that? Was that our requester? Oh, okay. 112-6293, Jess, for you. It was $25.99. So, who? Hi, Don. Thank you very much. Our blue Spinel in yellow gold, the 275 or 276 gone. And then we've got the pink diamond pair gone. 2 cushion cuts to consider here before we go. And then we have Janice. I bet she was looking for more of this multicolored sapphire earrings. And the good news is I have another design, and I actually have a yellow and a rose gold in the next designer circular style of earring. Circles aren't just for pendants. Yes, go ahead. Oh. Wait, she's doing another flip-flop switcheroo? Can I give my advice, Andy? I don't know if we've been shopping together a long time or not. Can I just give her my advice for what it's worth, my 2 cents, as they like to say, since we got the deuces thing going? One word, oval. I'll be happy to show them, but oval. Just take my advice, oval. We're going to get to our sapphire earrings coming up next. Those 2 cushion cuts, I know we can't get anyone through at the moment. We're a little busy here at the end of the night, as usual. 12 minutes remaining to go in the show. I see you in the morning. Don't forget, I'm right back here in the morning, just a few hours away. 14 hours from now, we're back. We're back. Well, 14 hours and 12 minutes and 15 seconds. But, but who's counting? Who's counting? What the heck am I going to do in those 14 hours of spirit? There's really not 14 hours, though, for me, because I've got to go home and come back and be here early. So it's really like a turnaround time, 8 hours. And sleeping will not be happening. Yes, go ahead. She going to take for the, was it my advice? I mean, seriously, and I'm happy to show them again. I am happy to show them again, but I think it's just too easy. It's just too easy. And she's going to be very happy. Okay, coming up, pink diamonds are here, those 2. Let's show you some more multicolored designs. These, I'm really hoping they're going to sit on their own somehow, some way, because they're really cool and they sit at quite an angle. Because there are more, we were just talking about circular designs. This is a little bit more like a hexagon shape with all those different colors of sapphire baguettes yet again. And then diamonds on the inner row. So first it's all white diamonds, then it's all your sapphires. That's the rose gold option. And then I also happen to have the same exact earring, but in yellow gold. Item number is 112-0997. I'm trying. They like on my table up here, they sit like they should. And I can't replicate that on our spinning wheel here. So just a little, we'll show them as I usually do on the ears. It'll give you a much better feel for what they look like. But it's an open design circle. You've got the same beautiful luxe looks of all these different sapphires together. It's really your greens, your goldens, your reds, your pinks, your blues. and even padparashas, and then the inner row of the diamonds, and it's all 18 karat gold yet again. So 18 karat yellow or rose, it's rose on the right, yellow on the left. Our last two pink diamonds are still here on either of those 22-point cushions. If you'd like to consider them, please do. And we're gonna make this really easy. 3/4 inch hexagon. They're not technically circles. They're definitely a more angled circle in a 6-sided style. And I'm going to make them really easy right now. Let me just show you what they look like from a distance. So the post is at one top end at one of the points of the hexagon. Here's what they look like straight up. Going to give you a measurement here. Thank you so much. And again, we got more shopping to do tomorrow. Sell it or melt it. On a Saturday of a holiday weekend sounds like fun. Doesn't sound like a show you want to miss. And then there we go with our 3/4 inch style. Let me pop one on the ear for you. They are a post and a butterfly backing, and they are going to be super affordable. Now, these are a lot more going on than the last as far as carat weights and things. And then I don't have the backing, but you can get an idea here of what they're going to look like. So they will have a bit of a drape depending on, you know, where your piercing is. And obviously mine have seen better days, but look how pretty those are. And you really see the flashes of those bright colors in all your baguette sapphires. The inner baguettes are diamonds, and we're gonna make it really affordable, and they are $12.99. There's only one pair of each though. I'm trying on the yellow, but notice how, again, you're not really seeing, the gold color is not what you really see at first. And that's just, again, no backing on those. So we'll go back to the wheel, show you again what they look like together, rose or yellow gold, and only one pair of each. And they are $12.99, but $11.69 at checkout. Now, I think we also need to do this. We need to recap our cognac diamond, for sure. Need to give you another look at the cognac diamond, also the big opal with the 227 diamond weight. That also needs another look. And then we have, what else? A little bit of time, 8 minutes to go. Let me see if there's anything else. Our heart shape. The heart shape, red, white, and blue piece is still here. We had one gorgeous emerald and Mandarin pendant. It was a combination of those two. I had a gold quartz in around under $1,000. We had the butterfly necklaces here. Couple of blue zircons, and you know how we started the show? It was with a color change diaspore in a pendant in rose gold. Let's show that to you one more time and see what you think of that one. So quick look at it. Let us know on those. That's all I got left in the baguettes and the sapphires. And here we are with our rose gold color change diaspore pendant. It's item number 1119031. And then we will also show you our last of the cognac diamond. So you can see that big 1 carat at that incredible value we had earlier. This one's in rose gold, pear-shaped stone at a carat 20 with a 10-point diamond weight. And that will be $5.99. And we have sold through most of the show. If you have any questions, or if there's still something new we can grab from the vault, we can check and see if it's here for you and then bring it out either tonight or tomorrow morning if that works for you. Our show starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I say morning. It's morning for us on the West Coast. It's afternoon for most everybody watching. It's noon Central Time and 1 p.m. Eastern. It's when we kick off 3 hours of live. Sell or Melt It. It could very, very well be the final day of Sell It or Melt It. So please join us tomorrow morning. I don't think it's a show you want to miss. Plus we have pieces you have not seen yet and some of the greatest discounts that are going to be really amped up for you. Also have the cognac diamond here. So if you'd like that diaspore, let me know. Here's the cognac diamond. Still one of the biggest values in the entire event I've had is right here. It's a true cognac, which means instead of just being a light brown, it's got a more bronzy tone to it with some orange, reds, and yellows throughout. It's still natural, even though it's a more highly saturated than most. It's a 1 carat VS oval. It does have this incredible double halo with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds together. That would be your pink diamonds first at 37 points, your white diamonds at 72. Notice how big they are, all individually wrapped in gold with your texture that's called mill grain. That mill grain texture is done around the bezels. This is a one only, of course. And I still can't believe it. It went from $89.99 and it went under $3,000. And then just when you're about to take $300 extra off a $29.99 discounted Sell It or Melt It price, we got it even lower at $26.99 before your discount. So that means the piece is really going to cost you $24.29. Go ahead, Tim. Oh, good. Are they still available? The 36 inches DBTYs? All right. So we've got more of the 36-inch DBTYs going out. They were earlier in the show as well. Thank you so much for being with us on a Friday night. Last Friday of Sell It or Melt It, that I can guarantee you. And we've got a big Saturday and Sunday plan for you. I hope you'll make us part of your holiday weekend plans, especially if you're experiencing some inclement weather this weekend, as I know some parts of the country will be. Maybe you want, instead of keeping up with those travel plans, maybe you want to stay in and hang tight with us and shop away, because it would be our last final, whether it's a day or 2 days, it's going to be either way our last call on the Sell It or Melt It discount event of a lifetime. So huge, huge moment. Remember, we're not with you on Memorial Day this year because it's a Monday and we're not here on Monday. So you've got basically the holiday weekend shopping is to be done tomorrow and Sunday. Yes. Yes, I can. I have one of those opals remaining from our trio. I was just looking at it. Let me show that to you one more time, and I'll try it on for you as well. It was 112-6044. By the way, this cognac diamond is going to be $24.29 Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's got great finishing all the way through that basket. We're down to 4 minutes left in the show. It is time to let us know what you need from today's show before it's gone, because even if something sticks around on the air time of the broadcast, likely not going to stick around 10 minutes from now. So that's what you got to remember, and that is all. That's a lot of ring. That is a lot of ring for $24.29. And then here you go with the opal one more time. I'll show you a close-up on this opal. This is our opal. Beautiful, every color. It's like a Monet painting. It's item number 112-6044, platinum piece, 2 carat 70 on the Australian opal, and then it has 39 points in both the, actually this one, couple of baguettes there on the east and west sides. The rest are round brilliants. And that is going to be your 39-point diamond weight. It does stay in the platinum. And then, of course, we're going to have it out for you for $14.99 plus a 10% extra discount. It's going to equate to $150 extra saved, and that will be $13.49. And I'll try it on for you as well. Here it is on the hand, and it's got platinum. It's got actually some really cool scroll work in the basket underneath where the stone is set, and that'll be $13.49. Another great looking opal, just one of many. Also, for my opal lovers, there was another opal here as well that had a huge dome style of pave, and that was the 227. I'll give that a flash as well. It came out by request. Our requester did not take it, so I'm going to bring that out as well. So we'll show that to you one more time, because that's one of the few pieces left that really should not be. So that's, and guys, we're looking at the last call on the show. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. This opal displays a lot, every color you see already there, but just a better, bolder, brighter version of when you see it in kind of your natural light. Just, you know, nothing that's, you know, glaring studio lights. So get ready for a great, great, great look here beyond what you can even see here on television. And then here's the opal. The opal's 112-1371. This is the other opal. This is the one where you're getting a deeper base, kind of an opaque base to it, but also lots of intense blues and greens. And that is a 4 carat 03 opal. It's item number 1371. And that's going to give you a 403 opal. And it has 227 in very large individual pave in a dome. I don't think it's what our requester needed, because, you know, I've shown it to him like 18 times. So it's again, open to anyone else who would like it. It doesn't mean it should stay. It's just not what he's looking for. So this is where you have to feel very comfortable with that under gallery built in. That's a big ring, but it's going to be very comfortable for you. There are diamonds on the side profiles as well. We're down to about 90 seconds left in the show. Please call me if there's any questions you have. If there is anything you're still thinking about from tonight's show, got to get those calls in, especially if it's that cognac diamond, because I really wouldn't expect that 1 carat cognac to stick around. And this opal is down to $37.77, which of course has almost $400 of additional savings, which makes it so much better. So you're getting a huge value there. And of course, one of our best in black opals, and the finishing, of course, within it inside. So a really, overall, just an incredible look. Here's what this one looks like on the hand, and again, glides right on the hand. Great finishing on the inside there, and look at how every single angle gives you nothing but diamonds. We think of pave as smaller diamonds. That's not the case here. This may be pave, and it is, but it's not small diamonds. They're all large round brilliants. You'll see that better. It's something to really look at when you see it up close one last time. That's really important, is because it doesn't, and it's tricky to do. You can't really easily, if the diamonds are larger, it's harder to set them seamlessly in that pave style, but you see it here. It's really well done. It's $37.77. You really pay nothing like that because, of course, you're getting it for so much less. Take advantage of that 10% off. It's $33.99. Be sure and join me in a few short hours at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's 14 hours from right now. It's 10 o'clock Pacific, it's noon Central, and it's 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to have our big Saturday, our final Saturday Sell It or Melt It. So make sure you join me for that. It is going to be amazing. You cannot miss it. And have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the morning.